Yo, what up? You ready?
Need to get my secure
Actually,
pack.
I just hit record.
What the fuck? Hey, y'all pushing buttons. We ain't even ready.
You always tell me to push buttons.
See, I like that. You was ahead of the game. Good shit, HF.
You guys ready?
We back in the building.
No, it's
with,
all, but you keep forgetting I can edit all this shit out.
yeah, we back in the building with your girl's favorite Puerto Rican. We in here with HL pushing buttons and shit. We in here with Big Boogie, aka Man Child, aka 2 Tons of Fun.
This nigga over here.
I guess he's introing the show.
Damn.
Anyway.
Yo, what up?
What up?
Oh, now he want to come in.
Welcome to Talking Chit with Big Boogie.
Can't match my energy.
Anonymous J. Of course, my partner in crime. My boy HL in the building. My boy Uncle Kevin, this motherfucker. Coming to you straight from the vault. Maya's New York Pizza Bar and Grill, Mesa, Arizona. Yeah. So we here, another great episode about to pop off, man. Post Memorial Day weekend.
I thought you was about to say Post Malone. I was gonna
I thought it was too.
Post Malone, no.
But wait, we can't say that. Because when by the time we post it, it's going to be.
It don't matter. It's
Okay,
post.
fine.
It's still post. It's still,
In case y'all don't know, the reality is this.
Right.
We
None of this is
record.
live in case y'all didn't know. So
Don't
now
crush
y'all
their
know.
dreams.
They cr-
They're like, oh shit, this is going live right now. Turn up on me, I'ma turn that ass down.
Okay.
Hey, get it.
Before-
Where the rest at?
Bars.
I thought the
Before
beat
we,
was about to drop.
I'm not a rapper.
Hey, before we
You don't need to be one anymore. Shit.
Right.
Dr. Seuss is an ill motherfucker though. Sick made.
I bet you can put all his shits to dope ass beats and they will be hits.
Probably.
Guarantee you.
I am Sam or Sam I am or
You imagine like green eggs and ham with a
Yeah.
dope ass beat,
Man.
or like
Them
with like a
Lil Jon
Dre,
beats?
or like a Dre beat or some shit. Oh shit.
thing one and thing two, you fuck with me, I'ma fuck with you.
Hey, but before we get too deep into this, I gotta say some serious shit. I guess a couple podcasts ago, we offended some people, and they hit me up about it, and they're like, your content is kind of raw and stuff. So I just want to say that, what we say on here is all opinion based, and go fuck your mama. Don't listen to our shit if we bother you, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Don't listen to
I
our
thought
shit,
you were
bro.
serious for a second.
Well,
I
fuck
wanna
you.
know what-
Somebody
If
else
you can't
hit you up on some
If you
bullshit?
can't handle the shit we say, eat my ass, motherfucker. Don't tune in.
Ain't nobody trying to eat your ass though,
And they
Boogie.
never do tune in either,
You never know, man.
Talking about some of the shit we say, I guess it was a.
I want specifics. I want
Yeah.
specifics.
And most likely it was probably something I
I'm
said.
gonna say it wrong.
Cause
on
I
purpose.
say nigga, I say
No,
what did I say?
Kanye?
I guess it had to do with Bill Cosby. I guess I don't know. I forgot what it was. I was
Fuck you and fuck Bill Cosby. Give a
Camille.
fuck. And Camille.
But yeah, so shit like that. But like I said, you don't like what we talking about? Fuck you. Eat my ass. EMA.
What the fuck was
Well,
they
wait a
doing?
minute.
Dick riding
No,
Bill
we kinda-
Cosby?
We kind of like. I mean, we gotta be, nice to the fans.
No, fuck that.
No, fuck. See,
You gonna cry about what the fuck
I tried,
say?
y'all.
Don't
I
listen.
tried.
The name of the podcast is called Talking Chit.
So
Oh, I'm not against
It's
you.
not called
I'm just
Friends.
they was dick riding Bill Cosby.
Homies.
Wait, hold on, because I was the only one talking shit about Bill Cosby, so that means they was referring to me because you was sitting there
See,
jerking
y'all
Bill
got-
off.
y'all got
They
Post
was
Malone
referring-
all mad.
You was verbally jerking Bill off.
They
Don't
was
say that
referring
about Bill.
that's what they were offended about because I was defending Bill.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
I kind of knew that was gonna happen, to be honest with you. But hey, I mean, it is what it is.
Oh,
It's a
so they was
podcast.
siding with me. Never mind. I love y'all. Keep listening.
Oh, fuck you,
Two-faced
man.
ass.
Hey, but on a good note, man, somebody hit me up and asked us too if our shit's scripted. Because we're so funny. They asked us if we write our shit.
The only thing scripted is
Man,
these
okay.
nuts.
Look,
I
ain't
take
got
that as a
time.
compliment because we're funny as
Yeah,
fuck.
that's, I mean, nah, we freestyling straight up.
No, I sit there.
Freestyling like I'm Slim Shady.
Right.
Like before I even come in, my knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on my sweater already, Mom's spaghetti. All that good shit.
Well, good
No,
thing you
what
brought
the
up my
fuck you
man
talking
Slim.
about? I sit up there at home every night, sitting there
Good-
making
good
little
thing-
one-liner jokes and shit.
But good thing he brought up my man Slim Shady
Slim
because
Shady.
apparently him and Nicki Minaj got something going on. according to the hip hop reports. No,
False.
that bullshit.
I feel bad for Eminem.
False. Why?
Cause that bitch been around, bro.
And
You don't know that.
She been.
So this
I
is
feel
what the
like
report said.
so many people say that.
This is what the report said. I guess it says Thursday she posted an Instagram video promoting some shit, some big wreck, and where she said in it, what does it say? She says,
She said something, but an artist asked her if she's dating Eminem,
yeah,
and she said yes. And that created a firestorm because these celebrities know that everything they say, especially when it comes to dating somebody, they're gonna be all about it. They're gonna jump all over it. But
And
it's
he
full of shit. It's all PR.
And then he was asking the crowd if you should date her. And shit.
Yeah, and then he was like, God damn it, me too. And then he was like, he said,
well, because I didn't even know she was dating Nas.
Oh, I knew about that. That
I
was
didn't even know
quick,
that
though.
shit.
That was
yeah,
quick, though.
I didn't even know she was dating Nas, but I guess she said her first date will be in the studio, something. So I'm like, oh, wow.
She said her first day gonna be in the studio while she stares into his eyes while he writes his lyrics.
Is that what she said?
I was like,
Quote for quote.
that's pretty much what she said. I read it. I went and looked it up because I was like, this is some bullshit. But you know what? When I looked at it, I was like, this is straight up PR. It's all PR. They probably about to drop a dope song because she is about to come out with an album soon. And so with that being said, I think that this is a PR stunt for whatever song they're about to come out with. Because they just playing the game. And the thing is I know Eminem as far as like how he likes to deal with his personal life in the media. Yeah. He don't really like his personal life being out in the media. Unless he puts it out in a song.
I was like, except with Mariah.
Right, but that was because she was on some other shit and he had to check her real quick. But I'm saying in general, though, he tries to keep his personal life out of the media. So the fact that he was openly talking about this shit, that's how I knew it was.
Hey, me and Eminem are on the same wavelength. Then shit.
Oh, me and him on the same wavelength too. But that's why I found it weird that he was openly talking about it. That's why I was like, they bullshitting with each other in front.
But maybe too, maybe how they say the best shit. The best way to hide it is out in the open.
This is true. They could be pulling the okie doke, the whole like Illuminati, like hide in plain sight kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where it's like we talk about it, we put it out there, but then we go, no, it don't exist.
Right.
You know how that
y'all
go.
just got played.
That'd be funny.
I don't know.
Nicki 1, fan 0.
I mean, did y'all really believe that though? Like honestly, did y'all really believe that for a second?
Well, because Nicki been around the world now, You know what I'm saying?
See, this is my. I feel like they say that about every female in the game.
When I said Nicki's been around, I just mean, from what's the dude name?
Meek Mill? Oh, Safari.
To Meek Mill to Nas.
Who? To Meek.
Yeah, she was with Meek Mill.
No, he said to me, oh, you Are you calling like Tamika or some shit?
No, to Meek.
Oh, to Meek. I thought he was like trying to crack a joke.
Like
carry on.
Tamika Hemmings. You know that bitch too?
Yeah, I know her. Yeah.
Is that a sign of illiteracy?
Tamika Hemmings really gonna hit us up?
Is that a sign of illiteracy there?
Damn it.
No, but I'm just saying that, females that only date rappers and shit like that, they never gonna have a good rap like that. So they automatically gonna be looked at as hoes regardless.
So all the bitches that used to date me, I apologize.
I mean, but ain't nobody know you.
I'm known.
You're unknown.
I'm super known.
You're an unknown.
Why he
like
always
my
so
name,
salty
homie.
with me? You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
that's why
man,
you anonymous.
Right.
Because nobody want to know your ass.
No, that's exactly the opposite. I'm anonymous because I don't want them to know me.
Spell anonymous.
and
crickets.
Oh, just
crickets.
I'm a spelling bee champion, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Oh, really?
No, not really.
Not in street lingo. Not in street lingo. He's on the THA.
I know my ABCs and shit.
Oh, speaking of that, okay, so no bullshit, right? So I'm in like 8th grade, and we did like a spelling bee.
Fucking throwback.
No, it took me back.
Thursday.
No, some real shit. It is. Yeah. Well, then not when y'all gonna hear it, but this Thursday today. And so this dude was trying. He was repping. He won the spelling bee and was repping for all of 8th grade. So he's like our hope. You know what I'm saying? Like to go to the tournament. They like a final tournament and shit. You know what his word was? They said spell sigh. Like sigh like that.
S-I-G-H sigh?
Yes. You just spelled it right? You know what this nigga, bruh, he goes S-I-E.
And everybody sighed.
Boom! Get your ass off the set. He embarrassed the entire 8th grade class. Cause he couldn't spell side. Who don't know how to spell side?
The fact that you were at a spelling bee was.
We had to go. It was actually
Really, back in
something
the
that we
day,
had
they
to go
made
to.
y'all go to that shit.
They pushed us out to the fucking auditorium.
See,
We be on high though in the back.
That's what happened when you dropped out of like 6th grade.
That's why your punk ass went to a spelling bee. How about education
You
and shit.
you wouldn't
Oh,
smart. Y'all
ass nigga,
motherfuckers.
why you always gotta be smart and shit? Always talking about books.
When Chris Rock say, let me ask you this. You want to be smart? Let me ask you this. Can you whoop my ass?
Oh shit.
That's classic shit right there, man.
Gosh, now Miss JB so mad at education. He's always mad at education. Anything that got to do with education,
I'm
he's
just saying,
mad.
Arizona's like the dumbest state. So.
Yeah, but I'm not from here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and neither
Shout
are you.
out to you, HF.
And
for
shout
not
out
being
to
from
you.
Here.
And cause I love New York, so I give you props. This is why I fucks
sir.
with you. But you
Fuck
still
both
be
you
acting like
motherfuckers.
No,
AZ all day. Maryville, bitch.
Ain't nobody talking about this dusty ass state. Fucking dust bowl.
well, we
Bang
all
out here.
here,
Fuck
so
y'all.
we can't really say
Well,
too
you
much.
see what happened was.
What y'all running from? What
you
y'all
mean?
running from? Why y'all here? What y'all running from?
I got lost on my way back to the East Coast.
What y'all running from? Why y'all coming to Arizona? Hiding and shit. Hiding and shit.
Nah,
In the
because
great state.
This was
Hiding.
supposed to be a vacation for me. That's all it was.
What they say? Come on vacation, leave on probation?
Hell no.
Damn.
They caught me for some time though.
Damn, they
I
got
got
your ass.
pinched.
They said, "Oh, we gonna get them." They got you, clink clink.
Like you ain't going nowhere, motherfucker.
Oh, out of towner.
Basically.
That's what they mad about. City slicker.
Joe Arpaio was like, where you from?
Cool, you're going down, buddy. You're going down.
Oh, you one of them mixed breeds too, huh?
Did you bring that salsa from New York City? New York City.
Hey, but like honestly, like in Congress, our state is like the most corrupt. That's what they're talking
Oh
about
yeah, well
in the
that's
whole
because the
nation.
more nothing.
Yeah, because hey, for us, like as far as like politics and all the Congress and all that bullshit, I was reading some shit about it, but I forgot about it. But still, it was just saying that like it was like we're like the most corrupt as far as politics and all that bullshit.
I feel like that's a whole like I feel like politics in general is just like how do you even equate corruption to corruption in my opinion? I feel like every
And then we must be really fucked up then, because the whole
we must be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like Chicago,
I know
New
dope
York,
dealers
Cali.
more honest than most
I mean,
politicians.
I don't know. I'll look it up again. I'll speak on it again later on, Lamb. But
Yeah, that's
they
crazy.
said they had a bunch of points. It's just too many numbers and letters, and so you know, I got bored.
From touching on kids to
That's because
doing cocaine in bathrooms
That's because politics is boring.
to partying with Bill Cosby and Camille.
Camille's the shit. We had to bring her ass on the show one day.
But did you? How we gonna get a hold of her? We gotta use that young Twitter. We gotta use Twitter.
But like, yo, Cam.
Hey, I'ma
Hey,
at you.
Cam.
I'ma
It's
at
us.
you.
Like, Camille, I'm cool with you, but fuck your husband. Just say-
But did you hear about, speaking of like, since we talking about Arizona in general, there's a lot of companies and shit pulling out of Arizona for certain various reasons. I don't know if you know, like the big one was IKEA. IKEA
yeah?
was supposed to build
Yeah,
a new
because
one.
they're all Asian.
What?
IKEA is made, or
It's a Swedish company.
is it? I thought it was Asian.
Yeah, that's why they serve Swedish meatballs and everything else that they have is like Swedish origin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anonymous J.
We must be talking about, you talking about like the furniture
IKEA.
store.
Yeah, there's only one. What other IKEA you know
What the
except for
fuck?
one in the hood?
Listen, what the
It's like, oh, that's my girl IKEA.
No, that's Ike.
What the
That's
fuck
homie
you
Ike
got
over
now?
there.
King got Swedish meatballs.
Go look up where they from. It's a
I ain't
Swedish
never been
company.
there.
I actually thought it was an Asian company.
No,
'cause I know-
everything. No, just all the stuff that they
Oh, you're
have
thinking of
is
Kira.
made in the
You're
Asian
thinking of
country.
Kira, that anime shit.
No, Kira was a Puerto Rican bitch down the block.
Oh my god.
The one that braids hair? No.
No, I honestly thought it was like an Asian company.
No, they just can't. All the furniture is made in Asian companies, but the company itself is a Swedish company.
Well, duh.
That's what I'm
Everything-
saying. If you meant that, then yeah.
Everybody's like American made,
Well, no, 'cause
but
I-
Japanese.
Well, no, because I know a lot of the Asian
In China.
companies and manufacturing companies are not fucking with us right now because of our president.
No, it's not about that though. The reason why IKEA pulled out of Glendale is they were supposed to build a new one in Glendale. They pulled out because they said they want to focus on e-commerce. Because all these companies, y'all niggas,
That's something Boogie don't know how to do.
I can't. Yeah, he showed the fuck down. He got.
What the fuck is e-commerce?
Shit. Okay.
Illiterate fuck.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. Well, shit, we gonna learn
School
today.
me, man, because I'm old as fuck. I better know how to use Amazon. Is that what it is? When you like order shit online?
It's pretty much online shopping, basically.
Yeah, okay.
So what they want to do is it costs all these
e-customers. Okay.
e-commerce, yeah. So like here's the thing. A lot of these companies are starting to realize that everybody want to buy their shit online. It costs these companies more money to have a building, to have a brick and mortar where they have to pay employees, they got to pay for the lights and all. It costs way more money than just shipping it straight from the warehouse to you. So a lot of these companies have been downsizing on that, and they actually said instead of even building an IKEA in Glendale, they're not going to build nothing in Arizona at all. They're just going to keep the one they got, but they're going to start building smaller stores in other places and try to focus more on that. So they basically trying to downsize and make more money using the internet, basically. So that was the first big company that pulled something out of Arizona. The other one was Uber. Uber pulled their self-driving shit out of Arizona.
Well, that's fine.
They
I don't
was
like
doing
kids
it-
getting hit by them motherfuckers.
Right, and that's the reason. That's exactly why. So I guess a year ago, the Uber was doing a self-driving test with their cars in Phoenix. Like
And they killed somebody.
it was around Tempe, yeah. And they hit and killed this lady. And so because of that,
Uber kept on cruising to his
Right, it just kept going.
Hit and run.
Now who the cops gonna give a ticket to? It's like they just gonna show up to the car like,
Sir,
it ain't even nobody in here. Like, what you gonna do? Ticket the car?
take his battery out. Eye for an eye.
No more, bitch.
It's all a fucking electric. There is no battery. You dumb motherfucker. No,
Wait, there's still a battery.
no, it's not actually where the actual battery would be.
But there's still a we didn't say location.
Y'all wouldn't know how to do that shit.
He mad. He mad.
We talking about the police, motherfucker. Not that.
Salty
Yeah, I'm
ass.
talking about you.
I ain't taking. I ain't doing shit.
He said, all I can do is take the ring. I can't take the ring.
I ain't gonna snitch on the car. I didn't see him do shit. I don't know this man.
Right. They be like, you
This
see
car
that?
wasn't there. It wasn't him.
I didn't see that
What you
whole
mean?
car.
I'm gonna call Uber right away and be like, listen, I seen that Prius hit that old ass lady. Either you pay me or I'm telling.
Right.
It ain't snitching because I told you I'm gonna tell if you don't pay me.
I mean, is it really snitching if it's not really a person?
A
Yes.
rat is a rat.
Yes, it still is.
Touche.
Yes.
But yeah, that's basically what's going on with Uber too. So
But
they
I'm
pulled
not
out. So
snitching,
they
I'm
canceled.
extorting
They canceled the
Yeah, extortion's
entire.
something different.
Yeah, they canceled the entire self-driving program because they was testing it out here, and they just decided to just pull out, which I'm kind of glad about. And they actually did some studies on that shit. Found out that there's a lot of people who are actually not that into it. They said that they interviewed a bunch of people, and they said they asked them if they would buy a self-driving car within the next 5 years. And a lot of people, they said like 75, 79% of people was like, no, they don't trust it.
Fuck
Because
it,
if
yeah.
You can hack it. And then
I better
yeah.
trust people that. I better trust other people to drive for me.
Exactly. But they said, you know what the biggest thing is? They said people get weirded out when they see a car that's moving with nobody in it.
No
Which
shit.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's because for centuries we've been like, well, not centuries, but for years we've been seeing cars with people driving, and like we don't know what it's like to see a car just driving down the
Haven't
street.
these motherfuckers seen that movie Christine? I call my car Christine because it has fucking electrical
Oh,
problems.
you
It moves
told
by
me about
itself.
that damn movie. I still need to watch that shit. It's
That
a
shit's
horror
scary.
movie, but yeah. So I mean, and that's exactly why. Honestly, I don't trust the self-driving shit anyway. I never did. I thought that shit was not cool. Just like when they was trying to do the flying cars, everybody's like, "Oh, we should have flying cars." I'm like, no. Why? We can barely get the shit right on the ground. Why the fuck do we need to take it to the air?
And
You know
me
what
and
I'm
Jay do
saying?
drive-bys in the
man.
flying car.
like the Jets,
Right.
man.
Yeah, I mean, like, think about just
Paintball guns.
Hey, but I'm big and kind of tilted on my side, Jay. Be like, come on, Boogie. Lean to the left. I'm trying, dog.
more torque, more torque.
Quit shooting the ground. I mean,
He's like, I got it to the floor, man. Nah, man, but that's some fucked up shit. I was like, nah, we don't need to do that. I mean, just last week we had like 3 or 4 fatal accidents on the freeway just here in Phoenix this week. Why the
Well,
fuck?
shit.
Imagine if that shit was in the sky.
Well, think about this past weekend. How many DUIs there were?
481 DUIs
Damn.
from Friday till Saturday or till Sunday.
I'm
or go till
actually-
Monday. 481 just in Phoenix. We're not talking Mesa.
There, and
Oh,
the
that's
way-
just Phoenix?
Yeah.
So not even like Mesa,
Not
or
Mesa,
Tempe.
Tempe,
It's just
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Holy shit.
And actually, what it broke down to was 66 aggravated DUIs, 415 misdemeanor DUIs, 101 extreme DUI.
Okay, I don't know what a misdemeanor DUI is. What the fuck? I didn't even know a DUI could be a misdemeanor. So what the fuck is a
Actually,
misdemeanor?
neither did I.
Yeah, neither did I. Maybe they were like sitting in the car.
Is that like a normal DUI? Because
Because
you said 3 different kinds. You said aggravated,
which is horrible.
extreme, and then you said the
Misdemeanor.
So I think the misdemeanor one sounds like that's the normal DUI.
Probably.
Because extreme is obviously extreme, and then aggravated is just you wilding. Like you going to jail tonight.
They did the average for the blood alcohol content level.
Okay.
And it was 0.149.
Shit. For what? Just the average of all of those?
Yeah.
Damn.
And the actual blood level content between, actual getting a DUI is 0.08. So y'all were
Shout out to
fucked up.
Walmart. Shout out to Circle K for the low prices on beer this
for
weekend.
real. QT.
Everything.
All the motherfuckers like
That's what I
was
That's what I get about gas stations. You're supposed to promote non-drinking and driving, but gas stations is still the fuck out of some beer.
Yeah.
Like here, fill up and
Just
grab a
because
12.
you go to a gas station don't mean you driving the car. I mean, there's lots of people who go.
I know, but shit, I know when I drive to the gas station, I'm
Well, it's also because it's not really promoting drinking and driving. You can put the shit in your trunk and go home and go drink.
Yeah, they're not telling you to drink that shit.
I know,
while
it's
you're-
just funny to me, man.
You're
It's
gonna
just funny
blame it
to
on
me.
them. Don't do this.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna blame McDonald's for making me big. No, nobody made you go through that.
Nobody
drive-thru.
made you eat it. Yeah, I know.
But
Who's
that's
that?
okay because I know I went through that
That
drive through my
happened before.
damn self.
Motherfuckers try to sue McDonald's because he's fat. This is way
yeah.
back when.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Just like they sued him for the coffee, it was hot. I'm like,
Oh, the bitch who burned herself.
right? I'm like,
You
what
knew
the
it was
fuck?
hot. They told you it was hot.
Did you ask
It's
for?
coffee. Like they didn't say it was iced coffee.
Did you ask for iced coffee?
Right, exactly. Like, bitch, did you ask for ice? I'm just saying, who gets coffee and don't know it's hot?
Right.
I'm suing water because I can't stop sweating. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying,
That's because you don't drink water.
that's some American shit, though.
I drink water.
Yo, okay, so speaking of that, wild shit. You know there's a dude who sued Gatorade he sued them because they're commercials. You know how when they drink the Gatorade and they sweat out the Gatorade so their sweat is colored?
Oh my god.
He fucking sued them for false advertising because his sweat wasn't the color of the Gatorade he drank.
Stupid
No
asshole.
bullshit, bro. Like,
Hey, now here's the crazy part about that. Did he win?
yes. And that's what's crazy about it now. Now, if you notice now, whenever you do, because they still show their commercials where they're sweating out the Gatorade. But if you look at the bottom, you notice
Small print.
the small print now says something along the lines of basically your ass is not gonna actually sweat out Gatorade. Like they have to put that disclaimer on the commercial now because of that dude.
People are petty as fuck.
I don't know though. Was he petty or smart? Cause he just ran
it
off
was
with
smart,
some.
but it
He
was
just ran
petty
off
as
with some
shit.
free loot.
Okay,
I mean,
but that's like me suing Toyota because you always notice in the Toyota commercials, they always have the car going down a nice, quiet neighborhood with a white picket fence. There's always like a white mom, white soccer mom with a dog and like 3 kids.
So if I drive,
So if I
can
drive a
be
Toyota,
white?
am I gonna have all that?
Yeah, can I be white?
I don't see no
Can I be
disclaimer
white?
that says I won't have a white wife, 3 white kids, a dog, a white picket fence in a quiet neighborhood. So should I sue Toyota?
he want Puerto Rican reparations. He want his white woman and he want his picket fence. I want my white wife and I want my picket fence.
No, I'm
damn it.
just saying.
I'm tired of niggas shooting at me.
I want to tell Yoda. Shit, man.
But what's so fucked up is actually now that you're talking about that and I said Toyota, I remember back in the day there was a dude in a contest and it said, I forget what it was, but it was like win a Toyota.
Yeah.
And the way it was spelled wasn't Toyota the car. It was like a Toyota.
Oh, like
Oh, a Yoda, a toy. Yeah, I seen that joke. I was like, I'm not amused.
And that motherfucker actually sued them.
Yoda, you
Don't
would.
this make you get ideas though? Like you start looking for shit to sue motherfuckers for now. You like, I wonder if I
I
can
got
get
to
away with
come
that.
up.
Only in America. Only in America can you do some shit like that.
Calm down, Don King. Hey, you got the hair going on. You can play Don King, bro.
See, here
In
we go
younger
again.
years.
Here you go talking about like he ain't looking like Chubby Caillou over here.
I do. I'm sexy though.
Caillou.
I am sexy as fuck, ladies.
Damn.
Here we go with his advertisement.
Here we go, my
Get on
pussy
that
promo.
ball
My
head.
pussy promo by the right now. Are you lonely? I know about Venus. Hello, ladies. You know that motherfucker lives here?
Yeah.
I
Got a
told you
fucking
that.
weed dispensary and shit.
He owned, Health for Life.
Okay.
He told me
I think
that.
Valbowski did.
We need to go up there and see if he'll come on the show. He was a cool ass dude when I went up there and talked to him. He was cool as shit. We might have to do that.
Have him come down and talk shit with us.
Oh, I'm sure he would. Tell him he could bring some treats with him. Sample pack.
Bring some snacks.
Yes, bring some snacks. You know, hey, I'm snacks all day, nigga. Jay looks so disgusted right now.
What's
like
wrong,
he don't
Jay,
like
man?
food.
What's going
like
on?
He don't like food.
You seem like you off today, man. What's up? You
Just
okay?
a
Need a
little
hug?
bit.
I'm good.
You been crying? You been listening to
not
Adele?
Not from you. What'd you say, AJ?
I said, what you been crying? You been listening to Adele in the dark?
That's one thing that's not on my playlist.
Oh, you don't like Adele?
No, not really.
Yo,
She can get the business though.
They play
speaking
that
of, speaking of white singers, so I was watching this video the other day on Facebook. Somebody shared. It was like a roast. I forgot who was roasting people, but she was making fun of Jewel. You know Jewel? That
Of
singer,
course I
Jewel?
know Jewel, yeah.
She's making fun of Jewel. She goes, "Oh, Jewel." She called her Trailer Swift.
Oh shit. Oh damn.
Wow.
She said, "Your teeth are like the Spice Girls. They're all different colors and doing their own thing." I was dying, dog.
You know what's funny is because I was just about to say Jewel with the fucked up teeth.
Yeah, that's what she told me.
She never got them fixed. I didn't know that because I know Miley got hers fixed quick. As soon as she started twerking and made that good money, yeah, that's when she fixed them
like, yeah,
shits.
hug it up.
Yeah, for real.
The whole
She
front.
fixed them shits quick.
Nah, but yeah, that shit had me weak. I forgot what the lady's name was, man, but she went in on everybody. But
It was like a celebrity comedian or something.
yeah, it was like a roast. It had like different people there. She's making fun of that one guy that's always at all the roasts. That one Jeff, whatever the fuck. his
Oh,
name.
Jeff Ross?
Yeah, he was dressed like Prince, and she was clowning his ass.
Oh yeah, Jeff Ross is Them roasts be funny.
Talk about
roasting,
clowning white people.
Bruce Willis.
You
right?
see that? What's that
Oh, yeah.
rapper from Enzo Amore?
Ah, Enzo, yes.
He's not a rapper.
He's
he
not
wanted
a
to be.
rapper.
I don't know what the fuck he is.
was a
That
wrestler.
shit was,
Everybody's favorite.
that shit was off brand like a motherfucker.
Everybody's favorite sex offender.
Okay, so Boogie had us watch this video. This apparently, if y'all know anything about WWE, or if you don't, just look up a guy named Enzo Amore. I don't know. how
Oh,
to
he's a
spell it.
wrestler?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
used to
He's
be a
from the
wrestler.
WWE, and I'm about to explain what happened. Like, and if
Break
you
it down,
listen to
AJ.
the music video, though, you can there's a reason why you can't really understand that shit.
There's a reason why
either.
the song's called Phoenix.
Right. So
He was
when
talking
came-
about rising like a phoenix.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah,
kind of a
but-
double. It was a double meaning because when they came here, WWE came here. We went to that show.
Right.
We actually attended that show, and I guess afterwards, I guess he met some girl, some groupie, whatever. Shit happened. She claimed, "Oh, he raped me," or she claimed that he sexually assaulted her. WWE's response, which I think was fucked up, they immediately fired his ass without even looking into it. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, look, before I even get into this, I do not victim shame because I know that shit, I hate that shit. But at the same time, when you're talking about a famous person, especially a famous male, it is very easy to claim that he sexually assaulted you and get attention for it. That's the reason why I say that
the reason they
should've
fired him
looked
though.
into it.
The reason they fired him is he knew that she was pressing charges on him, and he didn't inform them. That's why he got fired.
Oh, really?
It wasn't just because he knew
Oh.
already. He knew about it, but didn't let WWE know. But another thing though too is this girl who said that she whatever sexually assaulted her, or whatever. This is her friend, some jotito, went on fucking. You see the video?
Yeah.
Her friend was showing that she was sending them texts. Oh, I'm laying next to a WWE superstar and
Yeah, she was.
this and that. She was bragging
Yeah,
about it.
she was.
But then all of a sudden it was rape.
Yeah.
She was texting. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to expose it. And I'm surprised I haven't seen this girl before because she's been in and out of psych hospitals
Yeah.
most of her life. What they were saying, she was trying to cover up her not going to rehab so her dad wouldn't be mad at her. So she's claiming rape. He raped me, Pop, so I couldn't go to rehab. I was over there all drugged up. They doped me up.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, he made the music video, but that's why if you can understand some of this is what I hated about the music. So Boogie
And
sent us this
he
week.
represented New York hard. Like even his partner, he had the Empire Elbow.
Oh yeah.
The fucking they're all New York.
Right.
Like
Jay's
I'm
like, I
saying.
wasn't amused at all.
No, but I'm saying I mean, he was real annoying. Like they hated him in the WWE.
I
But,
liked him personally.
Well, no,
He
I'm
was
saying, like-
annoying in that song.
No, I'm saying, but
Fuck
like
you mean?
no, but I'm saying like backstage, like They
No,
kicked his
yeah.
ass off the tour bus and shit. 'cause
No,
these people,
yeah,
they,
he
like,
was the
told him,
minister on
get
the
out.
backstage. Yeah.
They-
Oh, I didn't know he was like not liked like for real,
Yeah,
for real.
they did.
I thought it was just a
Nobody
character.
likes New Yorkers. I've told you that.
And he can't wrestle that good. I don't think he can
Besides
wrestle that
you,
good.
HF.
But the only reason
That's
Vince,
why I fucks with you though.
the only reason Vince kept him around is because he was selling merch.
Right.
His merch.
Yeah, because I like dude. Like I used to look forward to him coming out because he was entertainment.
he was just a mouthpiece. He should have been like a Paul Heyman instead of a wrestler, though.
Yeah.
Because I like Paul Lee.
I think he should be. That should have been a better role for him.
Yeah.
But here's what
And
my
I like New
problem
Yorkers,
was.
man. You my boy. Shit. Both of my J's. My J and my brother-in-law J. Y'all my people, man. Yankees all day, bitch.
J&J. So Boogie sent us a damn link to this music video and was like, watch this. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna waste about 4 minutes of my life, but I'm gonna go ahead and watch it. So I watched this shit. Here was my problem with the video, or the music in general. You couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying.
At certain parts.
It was, but it was, and it
He
didn't
sounds like
seem
Tekashi.
But he wasn't even riding a beat either, which is what pissed me off. I feel like he was just talking over a beat. He was doing like this weird shit with his voice, and I was just like, no, I don't.
Listen, I don't
And
give
from an audio standpoint, the mix that they did, like the kind of that shit. Was
No,
just,
lyrically it was garbage.
Oh, yeah, I'll
it
tell
was
you
terrible.
that.
But there were some funny parts. Like when he clotheslined that female.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
The video was funny.
Yeah, the video was funny as shit.
and then the one line that caught my attention obviously was when he was like, "Nah, I ain't Bill Cosby, bitch."
Oh yeah.
Like,
And I was like,
that
yo,
caught my
he was-
attention. I was like, "Ha! Fuck Bill Cosby."
But you know,
Leave Bill alone.
I will say though, I do give him props though. Like
Your haters gonna stalk you now. Fuck you,
Leave
Boogie.
him alone.
Leave him alone.
Leave me alone. Fuck. Don't listen to my shit.
like Michael Jackson. Just leave me alone.
Don't get me started on Michael Jackson because he was out there touching
we're not
young
gonna get
kids
started
too.
on Michael Jackson. Back to Enzo. 'Cause I'm not
Neverland
gonna
Ranch.
sit here and listen to
Come
it.
on,
Neverland
I'm not
Ranch
gonna-
looking motherfucker.
Stop it now. Stop it now.
Come on, HL. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Oh, get closer.
Get no. You got that.
See?
Change.
You know why he sounded
I
like
think the
that, right?
anniversary of his death is coming up soon.
Dang, that's
Or did-
fucked up. To say some shit like that when I'm about to talk shit about somebody. Never mind.
You're
Move
not
on.
doing that. That's
No,
what
I'm not.
Back to
I'm not.
Enzo.
Matter of fact, I don't give a fuck. Hey,
Look,
fuck
so the
my-
song was garbage. Okay, back to Enzo. Look, the song was garbage, but I understand why he was frustrated. Because he's right. He said that, like, you tarnished my career for your 15 minutes. That was bullshit. Because, I mean, he did. He was living the life.
Right.
I mean, he had a good contract. He was making good money, traveling all over the place. And then one bitch
Getting
says
that
one
merch
thing.
money. That merch money's fucking
That's what, he,
ridiculous.
I
that's what he
know.
said in the video. That
That merch money's fucking
So,
ridiculous.
I mean, you
bro.
find somebody that's fucking up your money based on, like, false shit. That'll piss you off, too.
I come to your front door real quick
I mean, you might come up missing.
on the back of a milk carton and shit.
At
gonna see
Walmart.
Yeah, we gonna see their
Walmart.
picture at Walmart.
South Park.
South Park.
What the fuck?
Wait, what we...
Cam over there dying.
What the fuck?
Which episode you talking about? Because no, we be watching.
Carmen on the when he made Kitty take a picture of his butt when he was doing a picture day at school, and he put Kitty on the milk cart.
Oh, he put Kenny on a milk cart because Carmen's an ass.
Oh, so he's a boogie.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I don't know. He said it, not me. You gotta get a hit.
Hey, that's like last week. The little fat kid just sitting there eating, watching his mom.
Yeah, you know, I'm about to knock Jay out.
He was like,
I don't care about that. I am that fat kid eating cake, but I don't want to watch my mama.
But wait, what kind of
It
cake?
was all a hypothetical scenario.
Speaking.
Well, since we talking about it, wait, what kind of cake do you like? I gotta talk about it. I like talking about food. Fuck you.
What the fuck?
I mean, it depends. Me being a fat guy, I mean, sweets is my shit.
Oh, sweets is my shit too.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of lied at the other podcast. I said this is pussy and beers, pussy, beer, and sweets.
Man,
We kinda
fuck all
figured that.
Yeah, we got that. But what kind of cake do you like? That's what I want to know. This is important stuff.
We knew that was some
I mean,
fraudulent
chocolate
ass
is
shit.
always my go-to. I'm talking about double chocolate. Got the frosting on one layer.
Okay,
flat frosting,
okay.
double
No
chocolate,
tres
double chocolate,
leches or
yeah.
anything like that.
So that's leches is my shit too.
Oh, okay. I was just.
But you know,
wondering.
but chocolate comes first.
I'm being
With a big
racist.
old gallon of milk on the
Red
side. You gotta
velvet.
drink that shit, man.
Oh, red velvet. Okay, Uncle Ken said he like that red velvet.
Fucking black ass. All y'all motherfuckers like red velvet. Roscoe, welcome home, Roscoe Jenkins. What they
Wait,
bring?
first of all, I
Red
don't
velvet.
really fuss with red velvet. To me, it don't taste like shit. It tastes like plain cake that's colored red. I don't understand what the big deal is. Can somebody please explain to me what the deal is about red velvet cake?
I don't care if you
I'll
like
wait.
it.
That's the way I use it, make it.
Oh, so we talking about the way you make it. But what is it supposed to be, though?
I mean,
Like, what
yeah,
makes
'cause,
it
like,
different
store-bought cakes
besides
are
it
kinda
being
whack.
red? What
Has to
flavor
be the
is it
homemade
supposed to
shit
be?
is best.
And how the fuck do you know what
I
velvet
don't
tastes
eat,
like?
I don't eat store.
I mean, yeah, you out here eating velvet? Is that velvet?
It's velour, bitch.
But on some real shit. Now, honestly, though, what is red velvet supposed to? What flavor is that supposed to be? I know it's red velvet, but what the fuck is red velvet?
I think it's just like a red chocolate. To me, just like a red
It's
chocolate.
supposed to be
It don't even
chocolate?
taste like chocolate.
Yeah.
It don't though. That's why I was like,
It
I
just
don't
tastes-
understand red velvet. I ate that shit and I was like, okay, it's red.
I mean, but one thing I do like though is buttercream frosting.
Buttercream,
buttercream
buttercream,
frosting is the
buttercream.
shiznit.
Hey, every time I hear,
Okay, Jay, you
Hey,
don't want to just say what kind of cake you like.
Every
yet.
time I hear
Oh, wait, I
buttercream,
can
I
say-
think of Rush Hour with the little Jotito that was fitting him. He's all butterscream or what was it? Well, you know what I'm talking about? Little Jotito in the soup shop. That's what it was. Buttercream. Throw like an alligator over you.
Oh, we're fucking horrible.
Actually, I don't really have a preference on cake, to be honest.
You're not really a cake eater.
Hey,
You
but
like
this motherfucker like,
sweets?
hey, but this motherfucker likes ice cream though. He got me.
You
hooked.
like ice cream?
We love ice cream.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
so now you gotta tell me your favorite ice because I like ice cream too.
Oh no, because one time I was sitting here chilling, and this motherfucker comes out with this big old thing of ice cream, and underneath it has a
my
fucking,
nigga.
has a
Well,
fucking,
no, it was-
has a brownie underneath
Yeah,
this
it was
shit,
a brownie with
and
the-
a cookie.
Yo.
He had a brownie and a cookie underneath, and he had that motherfucker. I was like, let me get one.
So you pretty much had Jesus on a plate, is what you telling me?
Well, no, the ice cream is just vanilla, but my favorite ice cream, I'd have to say like Rocky Road, because I like the mixture.
Disappointing.
I don't give my
But
favorite ice
I
cream.
don't-
He likes Rocky Road
But-
because it describes his life.
Damn. True story though, facts. It's okay, Chuck.
Hey, so then he must like Tutti Frutti.
Damn. Holy shit.
Hey, y'all like that Tutti Frutti?
That rainbow sherbet.
Actually, you know what's funny? That is what I. Rainbow sherbet.
Rainbow sherbet.
Rainbow sherbet is
Rainbow
strawberry. That's why
sherbet
Uncle
is
Kev
heaven.
laughing because he know that's my shit. I got some in the fridge right. No, I ate the rest of it today. But I.
Nah, but in all reality, my favorite sweet, I love cinnamon rolls.
Oh, okay. Now we talk, but from
like Cinnabon.
yeah, like Cinnabon.
My favorite for Cinnabon is the pecan Cinnabon. Oh, that shit's fire. Had that one before?
Yeah, I just like the regular, just.
Yeah, just a regular. But see, you know what kills me about Cinnabon sometimes is I like when it comes to like baked goods, I like my shit to be soft, chewy, fresh. I hate when it's like only the middle is like soft and
That's
the rest
why
of
you
it's
tell
hard
me to
as
give
shit.
you a fresher one.
Well, yeah, I do that, but I don't want
Throw it at the bitch.
Oh yeah, so act like a nigga and get thrown out.
Hey, it's okay.
That's what he basically telling me to do because that's
Hey.
what's gonna happen.
You are a consumer. You
Or-
are the
or-
customer.
No,
the customer
I'm-
is always right. I don't give a fuck. You want a
Not if you
fresh one?
black.
I don't believe that.
You you're wrong.
I
Get
don't believe
out.
that shit.
Excuse me, Miss Bitch behind the counter supposed to be giving me a fresh Cinnabon. Can you give me a softer one? Cause this one feels like I'm chewing on rocks.
Talk about, how come this one tastes like Wednesday? It's Thursday. This one tastes like Wednesday. How you give me the day old, bitch?
This tastes like tacos on
Don't
Tuesday. But cinnamon is good. So that's your cinnamon bun of choice. Like if you had to like pick the perfect cinnamon bun, like that's what you prefer?
Yeah.
Not home cooked, not none of that. You can go to cinnamon, you be good.
Honestly, I've never had a home cooked cinnamon. Yeah.
You know,
Really?
At Walmart,
Ain't
they got
nobody
their own.
baking
they
for
got-
me. The fuck?
Then you ain't training them right. I'm just joking.
No,
Hey,
that's
but
because
that was
I
a
do.
joke. That
That's
was a
because I do
joke.
everything myself. I'm self-sufficient. I don't need nobody to do nothing for me.
Yeah.
So you
wow.
ain't never treated yourself to a cinnamon roll.
Well, nah, because after cooking my own meals, doing all that shit for myself, I'm tired.
That's true.
So,
And baking is a bitch.
And then when we eat, after we eat, we're just like,
Yeah, you get tired after you
That's
eat,
true.
so I just want to lay there.
Oh, I know. But here's the other thing about baking though. It's fucking science, and I hate that shit. This is why I can't bake. I can cook my ass off, but cooking gives you like a little bit of leeway. If you put a little bit more salt than normal or a little bit extra this, it's not gonna ruin the entire thing. You do that shit in baking, and your oven's gonna blow up.
For real.
Like for real, you be like, oh shit, but I only added. It said it wanted a pinch of salt, but I put like a tablespoon of
Home
salt.
Ec 101 failed us.
Yeah, chemistry. It's chemistry. I feel like you
took
literally are doing chemistry. That's why people that can bake, I'm like, yo, more props to you, because that shit takes too much. It takes
All
patience.
the women found
Listen, baking is like building a biologically mass weapon.
What the fuck? Yeah, it is. I can see him
weapon,
in
a
the kitchen with
WMD.
beakers and shit, like
I-
measuring
I-
shit out.
What's
Looking like
crazy
a
is
Soviet with a rocket.
my older sister's a baker, right?
Oh shit! Why you ain't tell her to look it up?
Well, I mean, her shit's good, but like she takes it above. Like she makes a lot of vegan shit,
Tell them, wait, what?
you know. But it's good. But she could also make it normal too. Don't even sweat.
All right, tell them make me some cinnamon rolls in.
I bet you.
Some
like,
Boogie
'cause-
cookies.
Man,
I don't want those. I don't want those.
well, big old fat guys eating cake,
They look like snowmen.
holding the cake like that. And you gotta put stick legs, man, 'cause I got chicken legs. I got these original recipes going on right here.
Oh my god.
Now, but my sister,
He
but you know what's
skipped
cool?
leg day.
You know what's cool about my sister being a fucking baker? Is she's a pothead baker. So you know. She be creating shit. So I'm gonna take this cake.
Saw her baked goods come with warning labels on them. Like, if you gotta go to work today, don't eat this.
Hey, when she does make her shit like that, boy, yeah.
Tell her leave the extra ingredients out of my cinnamon rolls.
Hey, Chel's like, not mine. I want the green frosting.
The green fry. I don't know what you're talking about, good sir. Jay look like you got something for us.
What's
you
up,
got?
Jay? What you got for us today? I know we got all kinds of
Got a
shit.
lot of shit. I can talk about
Fucking
the sky.
Yo, Roseanne. What the fuck is up with my girl Roseanne? I'm gonna say my girl.
Yo, girl.
She's cool.
What?
Look, man. let
And
me
I'm
tell
not
you
even
something.
talking about just because of that incident. I just never fucked with Roseanne like that.
Let me tell you something.
But through her whole career, she's always had that sense
She's always
of
been
humor.
controversial. So what makes it different now? She fucked up the national anthem. She still had the show.
I remember that. I remember that. Oh my god, and I got something for that one too. You can go ahead. I'll come back.
What y'all talking about, Fergie?
No, okay, so no, that was different. That was on another level. But did y'all see? So everybody, when we talk about people who fucked up the national anthem, everybody always brings up Roseanne. Now they talking about Fergie because she's like the latest one. Why is it nobody talking about the R. Kelly disaster? Nobody saw that?
Because
Go
they're
and
too
look
worried
up-
about him pissing on people.
Hold on, no. I'm gonna tell you something, bruh. All the people listening to this podcast, for your own entertainment, I promise you it will not let you down. Go look up R. Kelly singing the national anthem. It's during a boxing match. I don't remember exactly what boxing match it was. It was some years back that he did it. This motherfucker, no bullshit, turned the national anthem into a stepping R&B song. And he had folks stepping in the ring to it.
Yes.
It was a fucking disaster, bro. Like, it was so weird, and it was kind of hot. I ain't gonna lie.
It was kinda dope.
It was all right. I ain't gonna
Hey.
lie, but it still was just so wrong, and you could see the confusion on everybody's face.
But when you say that, it brings me. Remember that movie Lean on Me? When he kept telling her to sing the school song?
Yeah.
And she hyped it up?
Yeah.
East side.
But that's not the same thing, though. When you talk about national
Maybe,
anthem,
well, I didn't hear it, so maybe I'll be like, step into the national.
so this is what we gonna do. I want this is all y'all need to go
I mean,
watch
I'm
that.
Latino. We don't step. We cumbia. So.
That's fine too, but I'm just saying, y'all watch it, and we gonna see what y'all think about it on the next one. Yeah, that's the one right there. Y'all go pull it. I'm telling you, go type in.
DJ
What did you
Panda
type
Red
in?
Zone in the house,
What did you
pulling
type
up the
in? I
Googles
just
and
wanna-
shit.
What did you type in? I want to know exactly what you typed in.
I put R. Kelly National Anthem and it just popped up.
Okay, so that's all y'all gotta put in YouTube is R. Kelly National Anthem. It should be like the first. It was the first thing.
Yeah, it popped up right away.
Go watch that shit, and I promise you, like the
will
funniest
laugh
4
your
minutes, especially the
ass off.
ending. You know how when somebody ends something that's terrible, but they end it like they killed it. That's what he did. No bullshit. Like he killed it. His last note, he was like, "Of the brave." I was like, no. So when y'all get a chance, go watch it. We can't do it right now, but the people listening to this, I promise you, it's entertainment, sheer entertainment. Go watch it.
So, fellas, though, back to this whole Roseanne situation.
So back to Roseanne. I'm sorry, we
So-
got a caveat. That's what we do around here.
I mean, yeah, it happens, but like, I think it's bullshit. I mean, like, her right now, even though her beliefs, I don't. It's entertainment, you know, like as far as her show and her beliefs. She's a Trump supporter and shit, and whatever. I don't give a fuck.
No,
And they
she's
was-
not a Trump supporter.
But I mean, that's what she talks about in the show. But no, because even in her tweet, she said, "Now I know what POTUS goes through every day," because like even her own cast fucking threw her under the bus, and she goes, "Well, you wouldn't have that shit without me. How you gonna throw me under the bus? The boy that played DJ and the girl that played Darlene, They threw her under the bus after that. You wouldn't have
But
that
she
image
can't-
if it wasn't for me.
No, but she can't say that because they still came in every day just like she did, and they still memorized their
But
lines.
she
They still
chose
work
them.
hard.
She chose to put him on.
Doesn't matter though, but they had to hold their weight in order to stay on the show. If they didn't hold their weight, they would have got fired. So she can't say that she made them. They made themselves. She may have put them on.
She gave him the platform to make themselves.
Okay, I can see that, but you can't
So-
sit here and she can't act like she made.
I mean, because I
them.
didn't say it word for word, because that's what basically what it said.
Right. No, I just hate when people do that shit. Like just because they put you on, it's like you can't say that you made me. You
made you, AJ.
You gave me the opportunity, but you ain't like.
Like, nigga, I made you.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Everything could be deleted right now. Everything.
delete.
Tell him to push buttons, bro. Just tell him to
I
push
can't.
buttons.
I'm with him on this one.
Right. I mean, but here's
No,
my thing about
I'm
Roseanne.
gonna say that too, like, yeah. But I mean, but still, say I get into some shit. Whether it's wrong or right. You gonna stand by me or you gonna throw me under the bus? Whether it's wrong or right. I don't give a fuck. You can fucking pull an OJ and I'll have your back. And you pull an OJ and told me you did. And I'll be like, nah, he didn't do it.
Hey, look, I
Hey,
don't know
look,
shit.
we
I
was
ain't
at the bar. We was over there with these 2 prostitutes. Yeah, we were prostitutes, but because we wasn't killing nobody. Yeah, you could have said, you know. Well, we was.
Why
that's
do
the
I
only nigga
believe
they was
that?
But here's
doing. We tore him up though. No,
shit. Midget prostitutes. Hey. All right, so
like my mama. My mama like midgets too. No. Fuck you, nigga.
I'm not gonna get into the midget situation.
That shit was funny though,
I'm
man.
gonna
That
keep
shit was
quiet
great.
on that one. However, as far as the whole Roseanne thing, honestly, I ain't really got an opinion about it because honestly, I just don't pay attention to the bitch. But then, like, here's my thing. According to what Uncle Kev was telling me, he says that somebody need to answer the phone.
It's Jesus.
It's Jesus calling and saying y'all need me.
Y'all going to hell.
you guys.
Right, exactly. But Uncle Kev is telling me that the whole thing was based off of her talking shit about like something that was in the Obama administration. And I'm like, but he been
She
president.
said-
Valerie Jarrett.
But my thing is why are we still talking about this man and what he was doing? Like he's
Valerie
gone.
Jarrett's a woman.
It said Muslims.
But I'm saying it's still part of his
nation.
presidency, which is done. It's over with. Why
Yeah.
are we still talking shit?
And all she said was Muslim. Was it Muslim nation?
No,
Muslim
the Muslim Brotherhood and Planet
Plus
of the Apes
Planet
had
of
a
the Apes
baby.
had a baby equals VJ. And she didn't put her name. She just
Yeah.
put VJ.
Oh,
That could have been anybody. She could have defended herself. It could have been
That
like,
was
yo.
worse than what you said, Uncle Kev.
We know
Damn.
what VJ is
So she called somebody else
VJJ.
a-
But have you
yeah.
seen this lady? No disrespect, but she looks like one of
Oh,
the
you
people
mean
from
like
Planet
the
of the Apes.
newscaster that's on the local news out here
Yeah,
that look exactly
yeah.
like a gorilla and I can't
Yeah.
remember. You know what I'm talking about, right?
What's her name?
If you ever
Williams.
watch
She's big
Yeah.
Channel 10. Oh God, she's been there for
you know
years.
what I'm talking about. Do you like you probably don't watch the news because you're on it usually. So fuck you.
He's like,
That was only once.
I was like, I know him. Not so anonymous after all.
Somebody do know him. The whole Mesa Police Force.
Right. And the Phoenix one.
because you know when you was in that, you know, you're doing that chase, you went through all cities.
Right, so, yeah, he was running. He was trying to get back to New York. Oh no, you
It's
don't.
that way. Tucson, you gotta go east. You gotta go east. You're going through fucking Avondale and shit.
Yeah, he's just going west, just driving. Just keep
fuck
going
it.
till I hit the beach.
No, but what's crazy about that? What's crazy about that whole comment is, you know, just me. I don't look like a mixed breed. I'm lighter skinned than your average mixed breed. So people would, you know, look at me and be like, oh. But that's it. They would just be like, oh, that's how you feel. Like, ain't no black person would press me because I said that. You know what I'm saying? If I told you you look like a Muslim brother and Planet of the Apes had a baby, you'd just be like, man, fuck you. Fuck you,
I'll be
motherfucker.
like, that's not
But
what
if I was
Not
white,
what your girl said.
but if I was white and said that, that's when everybody.
See, and that's another thing, and I agree, because this is minorities. We can talk like the comedians. We go on stage and we diss the fuck out of white people.
yeah.
We make fun of them all day. Say all kinds of shit.
Cowboy up, brother.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, Dakota, you know, like I was saying earlier, you know, George Lopez. Calm down, Duncan. You know, we can make fun of white people all day. But when the tables are turned, and I'm guilty of it too, we get mad. We get upset. I mean, yeah, we all have our struggles.
No, see that.
Yeah, they're more privileged than us. They are. White people have it better than anybody in this whole fucking country. I don't give a fuck. Even the trashy white people, they'll pick a truck and tweaker motherfucking ass, no teeth having ass.
See, Jesus is calling.
Hello? Who's that?
No, what I was gonna say, Boogie, is it really depends.
Hey, hold on. They asked about it's a census bureau. It's a census bureau. Just me, Kev,
Like,
HL.
if you made jokes about Puerto Ricans, or if a white person made jokes about Puerto Ricans, I wouldn't even care. I'll be sitting there laughing with them if it's funny.
I mean,
What is the joke for Puerto Rico? Honestly, there really ain't. Y'all don't really have.
I don't know that word.
Because nobody really. You know why? Because everybody lumps y'all in with Mexicans.
Or
I'm serious.
Well,
That's
depending
why.
where you are, they lump us in with Mexicans here. Back in New York, we're blacks. We're
Cubanos.
Really?
We're.
They think y'all. They put y'all on black category.
What you mean?
I told
got
you about-
brothers and sisters darker than you.
I'm
But I'm talking about looking at. I'm looking at you though. That's why I'm saying that.
Well, I'm talking
I don't
about
know your
as
brother
a-
and
as a
sister is
whole-
darker than
as a
you.
whole-
Yeah, like when I first met you, I didn't even know you were Boricua, bro. I thought you were one of us. I was like, what?
Honestly,
I was like, fuck your life.
I thought he was from the islands or something when I saw his hair. I was like, look at that glorious lock of hair. This motherfucker got
This
right
is
here.
glorious.
Looking
Jay got
like,
that hair,
looking
though.
like Puerto Rican
Rachel, man.
Jesus.
See, we watch one day we're gonna blow up. They're gonna be inviting Jay to fucking hair shows and shit.
I'm serious.
That's why
bro.
I need to get that Head and Shoulders commercial. Down Beckham, you my dude and all, but you ain't got shit on me.
I'm telling you, bro. I
Troy
can see it.
Polamalu, I'm coming for your shit. I know you got that.
I want to see him turn around
Shots
with his hair
fired.
in the...
Palomalo, he's coming for you, and we got his back.
I know Troy Polamalu got that insurance on his hair, just like J-Lo got it on the ass. So Troy, I'm just letting you know, I want that Head and Shoulders commercial. I'm coming for that endorsement ASAP.
Man, y'all ain't seen his hair, man. His hair is on point. I gotta give it to him. That's some silky
Yo, Uncle
shit.
Kev, hook me up, dog.
Like on some real shit. Like we could turn Jay's hair into a wig. Oh, that wig would be on point. That wig would be on point, and y'all gonna pay a good pretty penny for it too, cause you know it's that good hair. It's that good hair.
Hey, he got that. You know, on the low ski, JB hooking this shit up. VO5, hot oil, the whole.
Hey, I wouldn't fuck if I had that kind of hair. I would too.
Shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with taking. You know what? I don't give a fuck. I will not shit on any man that takes care of himself.
there isn't nothing wrong with it.
If I didn't have this backed up forehead, bro, I'd be.
If that shit wasn't so expensive, I would.
Right? Because it is.
I'm broke. This is just genetics. That's not something you can buy in store.
He's all, this is
You know
dollar
what I'm
store
saying?
shit, nigga. This is
all
perk
genetics.
plus.
Hey, get some Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture will get you right. I'm telling you.
Or
Shea
get
Moisture.
that was it that horse shampoo?
I'm gonna do my own commercial.
You seen
Oh,
that?
yeah, you can do that for shampoo. But-
My own commercial.
I can see it in slow mo though. That should be with the fan blowing
Hey,
like you
with the
Beyonce.
Beyonce effect.
Right, you gotta hit the Beyonce effect. Look at
You
it.
know, just let your soul glow.
I know. He all
Let it
smiling and
shine
shit.
through.
Oh shit, we gotta do a fake false hair commercial for this motherfucker now.
Speaking of Soul Glow, so I was watching this video on Facebook. Of course, I'm always watching video. I have no life. I need to date somebody. Somebody come date me. Anyway,
See, and here he go
plug,
again.
plug.
Advertising. Plug, I'm lonely. Hashtag.
I hope a
Oh,
trainer shows up.
I ain't lonely. I just want someone to watch TV with me.
Uh-huh.
Boogie didn't specify. It could be a guy.
Fuck y'all. Anyway, like fuck you. Hey, I like the. I'm a lesbian. Anyway, so I was watching this video.
Yeah,
Speaking
we
of
know.
Soul Glow, and it was of the royal wedding. Now, the video was funny though because they took the Reverend from Coming to America, Mr. Randy Watson.
Yeah.
So they had him, sexual chocolate performing and shit.
wow.
And then all the people, they're showing everybody in the audience from the royal wedding. And the Reverend, you know how they had the black Reverend?
Yeah.
They had him dubbed up. And so, Arsenio was doing that. So he got from that episode of That's My Mama, give it up for Randy Watson. He's like,
Watson.
give it up for my bad sexual chocolate. And everybody's like, oh, that whole video was fucking dope, dog.
Oh man,
I believe the children are our future.
That boy good.
Sexual chocolate.
That boy good.
That boy good.
That boy good. That boy good.
He's
Yeah.
terrible.
That was fucking. And everybody in the room, the only one that was smiling was the mom. The one that was dressed like Oda Mae Brown.
Oh, yeah.
She was like. They showed her the video. Oh, God.
I gotta watch that shit.
It was fuck, man. I'll send it to you guys right now, dog. I'll find that bitch. That shit was funny.
You're still blocked in my phone. Don't bother sending it to me.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
we still blocked. That's all right. I'm gonna keep sending these texts though. I'm gonna just keep sending. One of them gonna go through one day.
It's going to. One day he's gonna take us out of block. He'll be like, fuck y'all, motherfuckers. So yeah, man, that was funny shit right
Yeah.
Man, so
You know what's not funny though?
Morgan Freeman.
there. Oh my God.
Ain't he supposed to be like the
Free
voice
Mr.
of
Clark.
God?
Free Mr. Clark. Free Mr. Clark.
Okay. Y'all gonna have to inform me on this one because I've been busy this week. So
I got
did
the
not get a
actual
chance
facts.
to-
I pulled a factual J right here.
So this is real. Like
This
Morgan Freeman.
It wasn't like sexual assault. It's sexual harassment.
Yeah,
Well, because
this
we
is-
know Morgan Freeman, old frail ass, ain't holding nobody down.
I went to the. I got some points, some PowerPoints from them.
Oh wow,
This
we
is
busting
Morgan
out
Freeman.
PowerPoints?
He all hacked the system.
All day, copy and paste, baby, copy and paste, because I know what illiterate means. Anyway,
Oh shit! I think
That's
that
why
was
he had to copy and paste it, though.
like I said, I know.
You remedial motherfucker.
those pictures look like they go with the story, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw them in there too.
I seen black man in sexual harassment, so Freeman.
So it must be true.
Hey, so I seen a meme today. A white guy posted. He goes, "Oprah Winfrey sexually harassing me." So
Oh shit! I wish she would. I
get
wish
some of
she
that.
would.
Get some of that Stedman money. Fuck.
I'd be like, "Go ahead, girl, harass me."
And but then you're gonna buy me a scooter. Everybody I harass, look under your seat. You're getting one of these today.
Oh shit!
So it says, my man Morgan Freeman. 8 women told CNN they were victims of sexual harassment or inappropriate behavior by Freeman.
Why does every person we talk about with some type of sexual charge your mans? I just want to know. You claim all of
That is not what I thought you was about to say. I thought you was about to say some other shit. I was almost with
Yeah,
you.
I know.
Until you said, he said, "Yeah, I know." I just need.
First of
I
all,
just want to know, Bill
that's
Cosby,
true.
you cool with?
Bill, I'm riding for you.
Cool with
I'm
all
riding for you,
rapists.
Bill. I know you didn't do it, Bill. I know you didn't do it.
Yes, he did.
You didn't do
He
it.
was found guilty.
He didn't do it. And if you're gonna call, you'll hit me up complaining about what I'm saying about Bill Cosby. What I tell you, EMA. Anyway,
He said call. Like, he really think he on the radio right now.
Oh, you call me? You gonna
We
call
on
me?
98.3.
1-800 go fuck yourself.
Hey, you better edit that out. We'll give them no love. They don't play no kind of good music.
Oh, I was about to shit on him. I was getting ready to say, like, you got to start it there because that's nobody really listens. That's neither here nor there.
Anyway,
start at 98.3
so-
before you move up.
So the allegations included multiple counts of inappropriate and sexually charged remarks, often about women's bodies and clothing. Well, wear the proper clothing. Anyway, as well
Girl, don't dress like a hoe if you don't want to be talked to like you a hoe.
as
Stop that. I don't agree with that.
well
Well, then
as
fuck you too, HL.
as well as unwanted touching. One woman said that Freeman attempted to pull her skirt and look beneath it on the set of the 2000 film 15 Going in Style. I guess he was going in style.
He put on Marion.
and didn't stop until he was reprimanded by his co-star Alan Arkin. Another said women on the Dark Knight crew often talked about Morgan Freeman's behavior.
That's because he was the Dark Knight.
Was he in the Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Oh, I don't
the
remember.
motherfucking gadget maker.
Morgan Freeman is in so many damn movies. If he's not physically in it, his voice is in it. So I don't know what kind of shit he be in no more. Like,
So also Mr. Clark said
Mr. Clark.
3 Morgan Freeman, Mr. Clark.
Oh, I was like, who?
Use his government name, sir.
It says 3 entertainment journalists, including the one of the article writer, the one that wrote the article, Chloe Mills or whatever, said Freeman made inappropriate remarks during the press conference, whatever.
Okay, that's enough. I'm
There's
done.
just so many.
This
There's
is
so
what I
many
need
of
to
these
know.
things. The point is, man, they said there's 16 people coming against. There's 8
Who's gonna be
accusers
next?
and there's 8 witnesses, so there's 16 people.
Who's gonna be next? Denzel?
Oh God!
Don't do that to Denzel.
Don't do that.
We need
Yeah,
Denzel.
because I get on Denzel's helmet too.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing. Go ahead, Kevin.
No, I'm just.
Oh,
Speak on it,
okay.
kid. What's up?
Speak on it.
You ain't
You
said
got something to
shit.
say? Oh, well, shit. I was about to say something. I was trying not to be rude, but you know, since you ain't gonna say nothing, fuck it.
Hey.
Here's my thing. Just based off of what you're telling me now, mind y'all, I did not read into the stories. I don't know the background. And again, not victim shaming, but Morgan Freeman is a high profile person.
Exactly.
Very high profile. He's very much somebody that we know that can be extorted, who can be taken out. Like, people are just evil. And I'm not sitting here saying that he didn't do any of these things, but I find it very interesting that why is it now it seems to be the trend, because I've noticed this, that when a celebrity male is called out for sexual harassment, it's always a group of women coming out all at the same time. It's like, wait, so you mean to tell me not one of y'all was strong enough Nah, you know what? I'm not even gonna say strong enough because that sounds like fucked up words to say. But I'm gonna say y'all didn't come forward. Nobody came forward out of all of y'all because here's the thing: personalities are different. And you mean to tell me out of 10 people, let's just say 10 people, not one of y'all is gonna speak up? There's gotta be at least one female in that group that's like, nah,
like,
fuck that. I'm gonna say something. There's gotta be, because there's always one. And I just don't understand why it's always a group of women that come out all at once. And my thing is, and then especially when it's like years and years, it's like, why didn't anybody say or hint at anything at all? Why now?
They always say,
Well, like I said, it's a trend now.
they always say it's like
It started with that one guy, the designer guy, whatever. Fuck his
Panda?
name is. Then came this.
You talking about the dude that say
actual like
Panda?
clothing designer.
Oh, clothing designer. Oh, I thought you were talking about like designer the rapper. I get the
How about hold on, no, bitch, nigga.
No, he just say Panda. He just kept saying Panda.
Panda.
I was like, what is
I
this
got
song
browsers
about?
like-
Besides pandas.
I was like, yeah.
Right? I was like,
He
oh,
works
this-
for the real WWF,
Oh my
the
God.
World Wildlife.
Or for real, they should use that shit. We got totally off subject. We went from like serious.
No, I'm just saying, in my experience in different jobs I've had, I've seen owners, I've seen other co-workers. These females like that attention. A majority of them
Let's
do.
just say certain ones, because I wouldn't say.
Well, no, I'm saying a lot of them do. A lot of them won't say nothing back. You know, if you're saying something like that, if you're, making some type of inappropriate remark, and they actually say something to you like, hey, I don't play that bullshit. Like, don't
Then
come
you're
at me like
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Then, okay, well, now you've established a line, a boundary line, and now I know not to cross that shit.
But if they're sitting there, you're like, damn, babe, you got a fat ass. That's a whole
And you
different-
sitting here, stroking Morgan Freeman and shit, he gonna think it's cool. Like, he gonna be like, okay, so now every time I see you, I'm gonna smack that ass. And all of a sudden, you wanna get mad?
I need
Like,
to get
you
paid.
should just be happy Morgan Freeman even knows who the fuck you are.
he's
That's
80
just-
years
it's-
old, man.
Yeah,
Is
80
he
years
80?
old.
Yeah.
80 years old.
Oh shit!
He still be punking motherfuckers.
I really didn't know.
When he
that.
just came out with that
Here's my-
commercial, he just came out with that commercial against the, I forgot what it was. It was
He
like a
said
political
every
commercial.
damn thing. All I know is he just getting racks always.
But they suspended his visa,
Yeah.
his visa commercials.
Yeah, and he was in the Sprite.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Don't take away the
Mountain
Sprite
Dew.
commercials. Those
The
fucking
Mountain-
Sprite commercials
the
were
Mountain Dew,
fire.
yeah.
They were. It's not Sprite. It's
Mountain Dew.
But okay, so funny story. I tried that shit. The Mountain Dew Ice,
Yeah.
bruh.
Oh yeah,
They
horrible.
stole the recipe of Sprite because it literally tastes exactly like Sprite. It don't taste a little off like Sierra Mist. Like, you know how Sierra Mist, you can tell the difference between that and
It's a
Sprite.
little bit sweeter. Or
No.
something. Yeah.
Mountain Dew Ice tastes exactly like Sprite. If I put blindfold on your face and said, taste this, and I gave you Sprite, Mountain Dew Ice, and told you to tell me which one was the Sprite, you wouldn't be able to tell. You probably think both of them was Sprite. I'm not even kidding. When I tried that shit, I said, these niggas done stole the recipe of Sprite. They stole it. Like, for real. I don't know who got it, but somebody stole it. Because they got that shit perfect.
But yeah, those commercials are fire, man. Those commercials are
Because he
dope.
be blowing out the fireplace and shit all cool.
Yeah.
Because I told you he's God, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
He
like,
played God.
y'all didn't think I was black?
He played God.
Morgan
man.
Freeman. Well, I don't know if we want to call him that now. The accusations are out there.
I
But
don't
do you see
care.
what I'm saying? though? And here's the other thing about this,
It's
too.
a trend, dog.
But
To me,
here's
it's
the
a
other thing
trend.
about celebrities, though. You can't say shit that sounds even remotely negative because people will take it. Like, if you or me said to a woman, wow, you look really good today. Wow, that dress looks really nice on you today. It'd probably be most likely taken as a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. But if a celebrity
No,
says
because
it,
some of these females, you'll be like, dang, you look really nice today. They're gonna be like, oh, he wants to fuck me.
Exactly.
Oh, he.
But
he
I'm saying, like, if a celebrity dude says that, it gets taken, like, in a different way altogether. You know what I'm saying? Like, the context is completely different. And that puts you in a grounds to say that he sexually harassed me because you could say, oh, yeah, he was staring me up and down and said, oh, my dress looks good today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could change that shit up. It's an opportunity because, again, he's a target. He's a high-profile person. So, again, not saying that these victims are actually victims. If he did it, he did it. And then it is what it is. I'm just saying that it's very easy. Just like you didn't know earlier when we was talking, Jay, about Nelly and his whole situation when he got arrested for the sexual harassment thing. That got thrown out because they found out that she was doing this to various celebrities that were men. She was targeting these dudes.
Like we talked about before about the chick that said she was pregnant by Offset, and then she's gonna sit there and fucking do the same thing. Like, bitch, these people fake shit to get that 15 minutes, just like how Enzo
15
said.
minutes, the money, like whatever it is,
trying to get the 15 minutes, But then, like, when like even like Morgan Freeman is so hardcore about what he stands by. He's even went out and said, CNN owes me a fucking apology.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like, CNN owes me a fucking apology. He was like, fuck this, I didn't do shit.
They're trying to ruin his
Like I
reputation.
said, like say our podcast, God willing, blows the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And we're like, top of the chain. You know what I'm saying?
But then
We
again,
gotta
also,
watch what we say to everybody. We can't anybody. I mean, you can be nice to even a guy could be like,
no, I'm gonna be the one to catch a case.
well, we know.
Another case.
Another kid.
Fuck you, HF.
but not a sexual deviant case though. We'll probably knock some people
Oh my
out.
God, she told me to suck his dick.
I didn't mean it.
Well,
first.
bitch, I said it on the podcast. I told all y'all to suck,
Suck my dick from the back. I ain't never had that before.
Twice on a Sunday.
She said she gonna do something with dick from the back. I ain't never had that before. Do something strange for a piece of change.
Enough for a buck.
I have no idea what just
That
happened to
came
this
on
podcast.
Next
So
Friday, yeah.
all of this that's going on, I don't know
Next Friday.
what's going
HL,
Stop
HL,
whispering, secret squirrel.
HL don't know what we talk about Friday. Next was it
Next Friday.
Next another Friday after
Friday
next.
after next.
I don't
See,
know.
I
It's
didn't
one
watch
of the
that
Fridays.
garbage. I didn't watch that garbage.
You didn't watch
What?
Friday?
No, I know. Hold on. Friday
What?
Original, I love. That's one of my favorite movies. Next Friday, it was all right. It was funny, so I fucked with it because Day Day saved it. Friday After Next, I didn't watch because I was like, that's too much. You doing the most.
That's the one with
it
the
should have
Christmas?
never. Yeah, it should have never. They should have never made a Friday After
Yeah,
Next.
there were only parts of that one that was funny. But
They
the
Terry
one with Lil
Crews.
Joker.
Terry Crews.
But
made
I
that
didn't watch it.
motherfucker.
I don't
like
give
Nah,
a
the one
fuck.
with
I didn't
Joker,
watch
Lil
it.
Joker, that one was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was the second one.
was the
That's why I
Friday.
said the second one I'll accept. After that, the Friday After Next, I wasn't even
Because he was
interested
trying
to watch.
He was trying to get Chris
Well, no,
Tucker
all
back.
that was in the second one where he was like,
He
yo,
was trying
she
to
said
get-
she
he
gonna
was
suck
trying
my
to
dick
get
from the
Chris
back.
Tucker back.
I ain't never had that.
No, that
before.
was in
I'm
the
trying to see what
beginning.
that feel like.
That was the beginning of the third one.
Yeah.
That's because they already got robbed.
Right.
The police already left.
Yeah.
And it's like, we still would have had the party.
Yeah,
we
we
got
just
some girls
checked
said
it
something
out.
strange.
Just
Just
check
check
your
it.
ass.
No,
Right?
Damn, you right.
It was a girl from Soul Plane.
You watch Soap?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
I like Soul Plane.
Yeah.
That's not the
That
best
either.
movie, but I like stupid movies anyway.
Yeah, I got it on bootleg, so I watched it.
No, I know.
I was like 16. What
That's the
fuck?
only way to
Yeah.
watch that movie. You wouldn't pay like actual.
Like
No.
the one I watch now, the one that's on TV or whatever, it's so different from the one I got. The bootleg I have, like they just
Why? Because people
They
standing
probably
up and
cut
getting
shit
popcorn.
out
they
and-
landed in Vegas. They didn't land in Central Park. They landed in Vegas and shit on the one I had. It was just so fucking weird.
He must got like the underground, like
right?
he must got the
It was
unreleased. He probably shouldn't even have that. Paramount gonna come and get your ass.
Oh, I got a bunch of bootlegs that said property of Paramount. The fucking the words come up. They go,
you better shut up. They gonna come after your ass.
Yeah,
Weird.
but I found him though. I found him.
I found them at. I bought them off anonymous.
Oh shit!
FBI warning.
Straight snitching.
Look, you gonna say the year, and I was on vacation that year. Fuck around. You got 9 years to guess a right year.
But my bootleg guy got pinched though. My bootleg guy was like a drug dealer. He stand up in front of a liquor store, have his fucking laptop, and show us the quality of the shit he got. And this
Oh
shit
yeah,
was
that's
always
how you
fire.
gotta do it. You got to. You gotta show the product.
It wasn't only DVDs and shit. He was selling
We used to
CDs,
we used to get
everything.
cassette
He had it
tapes.
all.
We used to get cassette tapes.
Spice. Everything was bootleg. The
was
drugs.
Spice.
everything.
VHS.
Hey, what's funny is I used to work at Danny's Car Wash back in the day,
Oh, yeah.
and
I used to sell dope to Danny. No, I'm playing.
probably be like, no shit, we got something in common. I'm
we
just
know
playing.
Danny.
But
Oh, you was my competition. You took me out the game. That shit was good. It was real good.
hey, but every payday there used to be a cash truck where you would go grab your checks and they would cash it right then and there. The bootleg dude and the weed man would go right there next to the cash truck. And just as motherfuckers were cashing their shit, getting their money off the truck, they go right in line. First to the DVD man, then the weed man.
That's how it was. That's how it was. I remember I used to work this job. We used to work next to a liquor store. And every time we get our checks on Friday, we'd go to the liquor store, cash our checks, get a tall can, some DVDs, the whole shit, man. It was fucking awesome.
Hey, Bugs, I'm gonna just interrupt you real quick. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this so that I ain't gotta spend a lot of time editing this shit out because I don't give a fuck. If y'all hear little noises in the background, little tink tinks and clang clangs, yes, we are cracking open drinks while we doing this shit, okay? Okay, we good?
I'm not.
We're good?
Except Jay.
That's because Anonymous Jay is a recovering alcoholic and we have to protect him.
Damn.
He's a
Damn.
recovering alcoholic. He was addicted to birth control pills. He was addicted to... and 5-hour energy. He's good now. He got caught stealing the morning after pill.
Damn. Oh, that's how you feeling right now? That's how you feeling?
I can't get the image of my mama fucking midgets out of my head, you asshole.
Hey, just be happy she had that morning after pill, motherfucker.
Fuck you. My
does
big
your
brothers
mama
be my
listen to
little
this?
brothers.
Your stepdad would have been a
mama
midget,
listen to this?
motherfucker.
Yeah, she'll probably shoot him. She's texting.
But I mean, does she listen to these?
My mama's ghetto. She's not ghetto, but she knows what's up.
Hey.
My mama gives me a text.
Is Jay trying to holler at your mama? It sounds like it. We just had this conversation on last night. You know Boogie ain't with it. We cool about it, but like Boogie ain't with it.
I was just talking about my mother. How like my mama texts me, she'll be like, "What up though?"
Oh shit.
She in her 60s. Mom 6 years old. Talk about what up though.
Hey.
Wait, did she should listen to the last podcast?
No,
You should have her listen to the last one. Be like, so if you get a phone call from a number and this dude says his name is Jay, you need to hang up
No,
the phone
hold up
immediately.
though. I mean, I love you, mama, but my mama, she's into the bros. She had enough Latinos in her life.
Oh, word?
Yeah. My mom, like, right
me
now in
stop.
Texas, my little sister, my little sisters was telling me,
Half a chance.
my little,
I'm just playing.
my little sisters was telling, or my older sister was telling me, mama
You
got
got
a
a full
man.
chance, H.N.
So my mama got a man. I said, my mom got a man, huh? And she's like, yeah, but he's a bruh. I was like, okay.
Wait, is that what y'all call black guys? No, bruh. Like that, like you just say,
Bruh.
No, you
No,
know,
but it's
hey,
the way he says it.
hey.
It sounds like kind of like almost like.
Hey, it's better. Hey, it's better than calling you a mayate
Well, yeah. But
Yeah,
at the
all
same,
right,
so
then.
what you're saying? So
because
you
that's what
wanna
I
call-
usually say.
Oh, that's what you.
That's what I
wanna call
usually
me?
say.
Oh,
No,
that's
yeah.
some bullshit.
No, yeah, but like, yeah,
Motherfucking
my,
That's not
nigga.
fair. That's not fair. I approach you like a human being, damn it.
He said Planet of the Apes.
fuck.
Man, fuck this show. I'm running away.
It's like, isn't it Ramadan?
Hey.
You're not supposed to be drinking from sun up to
Hey.
sundown, motherfucker.
I'm gonna be like Roseanne, Planet of the Apes, and Don King had a baby equals HL.
That's hella false. So don't even try to believe that. Y'all
He
can
don't
go-
look like he don't look like Don King. He look like a mixed Goku looking ass.
You really want to talk some shit about me? Though.
Hey,
Like,
what you mean? He
What
was
all
just
those
talking
people?
about me.
Hey, you know what? People been talking shit to me all my life. What are you gonna say? I'm fat? Like my problem isn't obvious? Like I woke up one day and I'm like, oh fuck. I woke up out of bed like shit. Where did this come from?
He's doing his
That's why he
Kanye
likes
rant.
when the
I
girls
can't
lay
see
on
my
his
dick.
back.
He's doing a Kanye rant right now.
That's why he likes when the girls lay on his
fuck that.
back and
You know
play
what?
tic-tac-toe with his back fat.
oh my god.
Ride the wave, bitch. Ride the wave. I am the son of Flubber, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
So like on a serious
Be
note,
like, yeah,
though,
I'm
like,
fat, motherfucker. I've known this for 30-some years. Fuck you.
I'm 38 years old. I was born fat. I'm gonna die fat.
Tell me something I haven't heard already.
right? No,
I'll tell
I
you
get
some
it,
shit,
I
though.
get it.
But don't call me skinny, bitch.
But on some real shit, like, do your mama have like an Instagram or something? Like, I just want to see at least like Nita. I just want Nita. I just want to see. Like, I'm just.
You're lucky my poppy's dead.
Well,
That's
I
what-
mean, that's what would make her available, though, right?
Now they were
I'm just
my-
like,
my-
wait, he not in the way, right? Like,
they split up, man, and he wanted to kill everybody she got with. They
Oh.
put hits out on him and shit.
oh damn, Gina. I ain't fucking. I just wanted to.
You might be all right, HF. You might be.
Bitch, I might be.
Bitch, my uncle's still alive though.
But I mean, so you saying she does got an Instagram? I'm saying we talking about some serious ish right now. I'm about to do some research.
I love my mama.
So there is that.
I love
You
my
know,
mama.
you know I'm technologically savvy. I will find your mama.
So my mom, my mom, all of a
So
sudden,
you can run and tell that, homeboy.
so my mom discovered all this new technology shit, right?
Oh, and she said, did she discover Snapchat?
So she discovered like Facebook and shit like that. Oh, she don't. Go ahead.
How you not discover Facebook? Like,
No, but like she didn't know how to use it. Like before, when she asked us to text her, she's like, "Okay, mijo, text mex me,
text message?
text mex me, mijo."
That's when you hit her up on the trap phone. That's the Boost Mobile bleep right there.
Where you
Hey,
at?
I remember had it, man. Everybody had those.
Oh yeah, for
motherfuckers.
real. I used to work for them when it was Sprint Nextel.
I had my regular cell phone, and I had my flip boosted.
Hey, what's funny is I was just talking about that the other day because remember how Playboy was up here with his 2-3 phones that day, and then Kevin Gates had his song with 2 phones.
Right.
I remember in 2006 I had 4 phones. 4. I had my Verizon phone.
Is this something that you can talk about, like why you had the 4 phones, or you still?
Well, one of them I'm gonna leave the usage out of, but I had my
I know what you're
Verizon
talking
phone.
about because I had one phone, and it was the same number for everybody. So whoever picked up first had to take care of that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, mine was directly to me.
Oh no, like motherfuckers be like that. No, our main operator would pick up the phone, dial that number, whoever answered it first.
But this nigga think he like
Had to
Windows
deliver
or something
the
like.
pizza.
He's like he a major corporation and shit. Like,
Hey, it was the way
like
the
you
way
gotta
it
have
was
this
like a
extension to
corporation.
get to him. Like, do you have
Press
Boogie's
extension 12.
What? Extension 69 for me.
4XL, baby.
Oh yeah, but I don't. Yeah, they can do the X and the L on the pad, I guess.
Gotta spell it out.
Right. People don't even know how to do that no more. They like, what's
You know-
T9? Oh, remember T9? I was a beast with T9.
Fuck
When the number
that
pad,
shit.
when you used to have the text with the number pad, you had to press 1 3 times to get to C.
Oh my God.
Remember that shit? Now he knows what I'm talking about. He's so old.
He was like,
forgot.
thank God Blackberries came out with the pad.
Right? He's like, that QWERTY
Yeah.
keyboard.
I'm old as fuck. I'm
His
telling you.
fat
Like,
fingers couldn't hit one
Yeah,
single
you can't do no
knob.
Blackberry.
He was fucked.
You could not do a Blackberry. You hit like,
But let
you
me tell
try to
you,
hit one
these-
button and he
these-
got a whole essay written out that don't make sense.
These are coochie fingers though. These may be fat.
Oh
These are
my
coochie
God.
Boogie,
fingers.
you looking at your hand like your hand that
Look at
big,
that. That's
bro.
the man hand. No man hand.
Boogie, look how much bigger you are than me, and our hands are like the same size, homie. So,
I'll still slap the
Boogie
shit out
and
of somebody else.
his fans and shit. He got that Thanos hand. Wait,
now you got them baby
Hey,
hands.
who the fuck is
talking about?
Thanos? I still ain't Googled him.
Motherfucker from the Avengers.
You know, I thought you watched the movie. Ain't you a movie buff? You don't follow the Marvel shit?
Dumbass.
I don't follow the Marvel shit and I know who Thanos
There's
is.
too many of them. Like,
Well, there's only one Thanos, though.
Yeah, the newest one.
He's like, I don't know. I'm
Motherfucker trying to
confused.
take over the world. That's you.
I'm still
No,
catching up.
actually, it's the universe. He wants the whole
Oh, yeah.
universe.
I'm still catching up on the Star Wars shit.
Why? Fuck Star. I'm gonna say this.
You know what?
Listen, don't say fuck that because all the Star Wars geeks gonna come down here and
Wars.
fuck you up with their little toy lightsabers and shit.
I'm gonna get my
Bring it.
ass beat
I
with
don't
fucking
give a
plastic
shit.
lightsabers from Walmart.
You got pecs, I got texts. Bring it.
All right, first of all, hey, the reason I fuck with Star Wars, because, I mean, I know it sounds kind of fluffy, but it's a
You are
sentimental-
fluffy.
I mean, no, like kind of like cupcake. It's a sentimental value because my daddy was my hero, and he took me to go see Jedi when I was little. And I watched him drink Crown Royal in the movie theater. So that's why. So
Okay,
that's why.
the original. Okay, that
like the
would
original.
just be that sentiment
I like
for
the
that
original.
movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
the
why
rest
is
of them are
that
garbage.
you
I
got
don't
to
want part.
I don't like the prequels though.
Yeah, I don't
the
like the
prequels were garbage.
And see, that's where I get confused. I'm like, wait, so you started the story, then you went backwards, and now we talking about what happened in the past that led back up to where we're at now. I feel like it's just a ploy to make more money.
but I'm
They
interested
just
in
stretching the story out like a motherfucker.
it. Because I mean,
Because they
Half
play.
the shit don't even make sense.
They
It
played-
don't.
They
That's-
played Luke Skywalker and Layla, and then they played how Darth Vader became. You know.
the thing is though, man, you can't fuck with a movie that got Billy D. Williams in it. Billy D. Oh Lord, Billy D. That's why I go by Boogie D.
the
Williams.
Colt 45 man.
He must have had a little too much Colt 45.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, fuck Star Wars. I'm gonna
What
say
are you
it. I
talking
don't
about?
care.
Hold up, you said the Colt 45. Haven't you ever watched Mahogany? Haven't you ever watched anything with Billy D in it?
Yeah, like way back
He was
in
like the
day.
Denzel of his time.
I know. My daddy used to watch all that shit.
Everybody wanted to be Billy D. White people, black people, Mexicans, everybody.
Apparently,
wanted to
you
be Billy
like really wanted to be Billy D. You want
am
that slick
Boogie
back
D.
hair and shit?
I'm Boogie
A
D.
pimp named Slick Back.
Hey, the funniest part is I have no idea who you're fucking talking about.
You don't know who the
I
fuck
know.
Billy
That's
D.
because you're
Williams
like
is?
12.
God damn it.
Fuck
bro.
no.
You keep forgetting he's like, he looks old, but he's like young.
Well, he's
fuck?
meant to.
He
Because
said
he
the
has-
fuck.
because
He's
he
like,
has
bitch, I
a-
take care of my skin.
No, I'm saying he has a grown mentality though, man. He don't act like these little kids. He's grown in his mind, you know. So I'm thinking he's like our age and shit. Like, you know.
He
what's up.
is, but not
'Cause
really.
He ain't no, but he,
He
ain't no
is, but not
sucker.
really.
Hey, I
What year
co-sign
was
for
you
Jay
born?
all day.
Huh? 90?
Yeah. I was 10 years old.
He don't even
I was
know
already
what-
getting hand jobs in
Born in
90.
90?
Oh my God. This
Huh?
Look, he said 90? Like,
Hold up.
Damn, you young.
Hold up. Uncle Kev, what year was you born?
85.
I'll say I'm older than everybody at this table then, huh?
yeah, like
That's why
Thanos.
That's
They know
I'll
what's
go
great
with it.
out of
That name sounds Latino as fuck. Orale Thanos.
Yeah, that's true.
Orale
That's true.
Holmes.
That's a
And
Mexican
he's-
Benjamin Button.
And he's over there fucking wrecking shit. I'll take it.
Can I bring something up? This is just off the cuff too, because it just hit me. Because
Everything's been off the cup today, bro. We got like subjects.
But
we
it
didn't
works.
touch.
Very true.
It works.
Oh,
We
okay.
had 80 minutes, so we still about to hit that hour and a half mark like we did last week. Hey.
Shit,
So, anyways,
maybe we'll go for a dub.
Good shit.
fuck it. So
A dub
I need to
sack.
ask y'all this because y'all been in the streets more than I have.
Listen,
You know
I was
what I'm
raised
saying?
in
Like,
the suburbs, sir, so I cannot. I'll
This is
have
all
to-
a front. This is all a front.
I
I'm
was raised
CB4 in
in
it right now.
Cambridge.
Yo,
Yeah,
my
my-
tattoos are drawn on by pen every morning.
We're CB4 in it right now. We're like, we grew up in the same. We went to the same private school. His name's
He
Clarence.
went to Clarebrook. That's a private school.
Hey, I did go to a private school though. I went to St. Thomas More in Oakdale,
And
Connecticut.
Boogie's parents have a real good marriage.
I wish.
Hey.
Ball got daddy issues. Touches says his
He
fucking
about to start crying and shit.
Well, no, the only
Baba,
real part
Dada.
about that is I did go to a boarding school.
That's a boarding school. That's different than a private school. That's like
Oh
going
yeah,
to
that
boot
means your
camp.
parents
He
still
sounds
care
highly
about you.
offended. He
I
sounds-
forgot.
He sounds highly offended by
No,
that.
because he didn't go. You good.
The
brother.
private
You went to a
schools
boarding school.
are the special kids. Those are the ones where the parents pay for them just to go and they get to come home. The boarding schools where you send your kids like
It's basically
Because they're
juju.
bad. It's a little
last
badass.
resort. Last resort, like either go here, like go
Scare
sell drugs
straight.
again.
It's only private.
And I was sitting there
Let's
like,
get straight.
It's only private because it's like a prison. Because prison is very private.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
it's
it was.
extremely and that's kind of what I was gonna say. Like, okay, so I've been watching. I like to watch these documentaries and shit, like Drugs Inc. and like Locked Up and like all this other shit. But here's what's crazy at what blows my mind when I'm watching these shows about these drugs is like they be having these folks on here saying like telling everything that they do, and I'm just like, how?
Gangland.
Like, how are they surviving? Like, my thing is how are you not dead? Like, you literally on TV. Like, I was watching one earlier today. This dude was in prison, and he was talking about how he runs the prison, and he was talking about how he gets drugs into the prison, but he was describing the whole thing. He's like, yeah, so basically I have my mans come through. He drops it in the trash can outside. The trash man goes and gets it. He takes it to the laundry people. The laundry people get my bag. They put... How do they get away with that shit? Like, how do they get away
I'm
with
gonna
that
tell
shit?
you like this.
I'ma tell you-
Most of those people on those documentaries now
Are actors.
are PC'd up, which is true. Protective custody.
But I'm talking about the ones that are already locked up. Like, this dude was already in
Yeah.
jail.
No,
Like, you
these
can tell that he runs the jail.
As soon as Jay's done talking, I'm gonna tell you what this shit is.
Okay, go
Because-
ahead. I really want to know because I don't have
Well,
that
no,
much.
there's one episode in particular in my mind. I'm not gonna speak too much about the.
Yeah, we know what we're talking
the
about.
People,
Yeah.
the people are known. They are. They're real people. You know, shout out to my big cousin Chucky. You know what I'm saying? But these people are known. But they're not what they used to be. They're, you know what I'm saying? They can talk all they want now because they're not about that shit no more.
Like it was.
But here's my thing, though. I get that part, even though
Like-
you're not a part of the game no more. But when you out there talking, when you saying everything that happens in the game,
Like, do
doesn't
you
that
know-
put you in a position?
Okay, like that lockup show, I was sitting in Arizona State Prison when that came on. We were sitting there watching it about the county jail. And we're sitting there laughing about the shit. And we hear these little motherfuckers, all the shit they talking. Oh yeah, you know, he's the head, you know. oh, we got our own rules. This fool got chin check. And do you know what happened to these dudes as soon as they got to the yard for being on camera talking about that shit? They get smashed and ran off.
That's what I was wondering, because I was like, how do these dudes survive like after that? Like you get on
After the
TV and
cameras is gone, this like,
Yeah,
Well,
after,
let me tell you something, bro. And then me and another Arizona rapper back in 2014, some guy approached us because of the way we look and asked us to be on one of these shows.
Oh,
and
shit.
asked us to be some prison gang that we weren't even from. Asked us to fucking black out our face, but we can show our tats and all that shit. And we were just loving it.
yeah, because they always wear masks and shit. Like they try to wear the mask and stuff, but I'm like, but still.
well, no,
though,
some of them don't.
Some of them
don't, and I don't understand that
some of
shit
them are
either.
chumps, but like, see, the thing is, dude, some of these motherfuckers, like, man, they'll do, like, cause if they're doing a big bid, and be like, well, you do this interview, even though they'll work something out with the prison, cause a lot of them are private prisons, you know what I'm saying? Like with the private ones, a lot of they'll I probably was away from the mic and shit when I say, but like, they'll work something out with the prison place and be like, yo, if he does his interview, cut some time or do something, we'll chip you out. Some people would do that shit to get out. It's just a lot of whole different shit, but a rat is a rat. And if you, like those, see you saying, the people talking about in county jail, nobody's supposed to know who the fucking head is. Because that's when the cops come. That's when the cops try to break shit up. That's when the cops, you know, because when you're locked up, that's what we call them cops. You know what I'm saying? You know, well, I mean, you know, when I was, you know.
Because that's what I was always questioning. I'm like, how is they talking and saying all of this shit? Like, they literally telling the whole game.
Once they do that, they can't go back to regular.
They can't go to GP.
Regular life type shit.
So even the ones that like wear a mask and all that stuff, because even the ones that wear the mask and shit, I'm like, we can still kind of, if somebody knows you, like if they recognize you, they gonna recognize you with the mask on or not.
I'm not too sure because, just for example, let's say, you know, I'm on the show and, you know, Boogie's watching it and they talking about some bullshit and, you know, whether my face is blocked out, my voice has changed. But yeah, you put my nickname on the bottom of the motherfucking
That's
screen.
what I'm saying. They put all their nicknames and shit. I'm like,
or even if you don't, you know, even if you like, go by something else, regardless, you don't know who the fuck the guards are working for.
Exactly.
You don't know who the guards could be working for the whites. The guards, it don't matter.
And then they said something about the guards that be like bringing a drink.
Bruh, they had a guard on this show. They had a crooked guard on the show in a mask and in his uniform, and I was like, bruh.
So
how?
So back in the day, I don't know when it was, maybe 2008, 2009, a female of DO or county got pinched for bringing in shit. I used to be with her after she got out, so it happens, man. These motherfucking DOs don't give a fuck. Like, especially the women, no offense, ladies. A lot of these motherfuckers sweet talk them. Like,
hey.
Oh yeah, well they even said that in a lot of these shows. They always say a lot of them they use women because of that very purpose. Like a lot of cops ain't checking for women to be a part of this shit.
And she got pinched. She did some time. Like, yeah, you know.
I mean, they got her ass, but they don't really be checking like that.
It was funny, man. It's crazy because
a lot of that shit, actors, perpetrators, and just
people that got kicked out, people that weren't allowed to be in the clica, the fucking.
And the ones that step away, some of them, you know, I got a lot of homies that, you know, that some would consider to be pieces of shit because they left that type of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But they wouldn't open their mouths to divulge anything that ever went on.
It also depends.
Those are the ones that just fade into the quietness and the darkness that people remember, but they don't really talk about.
But then
it's the ones
about
that,
like jailhouse snitches.
It's the one that jumps off and hops on the cops' team. Those are the ones that.
Cause I'm like snitching is snitching.
I
feel like
the jailhouse snitches on that too. It's like.
Yeah, because like when I'm sitting there listening to them tell and explain the whole game about how they do shit and how they sneak shit in, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself like,
you're giving up the whole operation.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, you don't think that these deputies and these people that work at this prison can't just pull up this show and watch it just like I'm watching it right now? Because I was watching it on demand.
Right.
They could go on demand and go find your ass talking about it. They could work at that exact prison and be like, oh, this is how you do it. One dude was talking about how he hides the drugs and where he hides it when they do the raids and shit. He was like, oh yeah, so the trick is I use the toothpaste. It's like glue, so I just put it on there and then I just stick it under. They always come in and check like the normal spots. He's like, you got to put it in like spots they don't normally check, and it's just sitting there. You see it still sitting. I'm like, bro, but now you just said that on camera, and any deputy that works there could just come across this episode and be like, oh, well, now we know where to look because
like
this motherfucker done told us.
It's just like these guys that do crime on Facebook watching shit. Trust this shit themselves. Like,
that's the stupid. What is wrong with the game? I thought the game was.
Let me tell you about Facebook. What I hate is when these motherfuckers like
Facebook.
these motherfuckers like I got the loud for sale. They got even on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I got this. Like, let me tell you something. If you guys are posting what you're doing illegally on Facebook, you motherfuckers are fucking the worst dealers ever. You're not only gonna get yourself pinched, you're gonna get anybody associated with you
Exactly.
pinched. Don't be ignorant like that. Don't flash the cash. Real motherfuckers moving. Real gangsters move. Real motherfuckers moving silent, dude.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Look, take example from Scarface, one of the greatest movies ever. That's the Flash got him murked, dude. He got too cocky, too flashy.
Yep.
Handle your shit. Handle your business.
I mean, you can go back to any of those, any mobster or anything that was got too
y'all don't
cocky,
even
got
know.
too big.
You don't even know Uncle Kev sells fucking midget prostitutes. He's making a killing right now.
Dang, now we know where Boogie's mama got him from.
Fuck you. Fuck you, motherfucker. We coming for your mama. They coming for yours
If you hear
next.
this, find my Instagram. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to slide into these DMs.
It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny, man. Like when we do the show next week, everybody's gonna be talking with their jaws wired shut. I'm fucking everybody up.
I'm a Kanye that shit.
It's out here.
and
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Fuck you, dog. I just said I just want to talk. We just gonna talk, bro.
Yeah, I was talking about a hypothetical scenario.
See, now these motherfuckers backtracking. They don't want that L. They don't want that job, bro.
Nah, I ain't backtracking because I said it.
Right? It's
And
like,
I've repeated it like 3-4 more times. And I'm going to keep bringing it up because it's funny
I'm
as
just
shit.
doing research. I'm not actually.
He wants to learn about
Man, this is the
past.
first time I ever fired HL from the show. Damn! Go! Damn! Uncle Kev, push the buttons.
And now that's when y'all gonna hear all audio stop. Because I got all the equipment.
I love our
what's
show,
silence?
though.
Silence? What's that?
Oh, no. So speaking of talking shit, man, everybody. I was talking to my man Uncle Kev the other day, man, and we was talking about this Drake and Pusha T beef, which is funny.
That shit is funny, man.
This shit been going on for years for no reason.
But say I heard what's one called infrared.
Infrared, yeah.
That was cool. And then Drake came out with his shit. That was cool. But when Pusha T came out with his last one, first of all, Pusha T made that Sophie chick the #1 search porn star in the world right now.
Wait, what? Wait, what? No.
Drake got a baby. You know?
Drake got a baby with a porn star and he's hiding it.
Right.
And Pusha T called him out.
How do you? We need some receipts.
She called him out
There
too.
is receipts on that shit.
She called him out too.
Yep.
Paternity test receipts.
Yes.
He don't want it.
He told her to get
I don't know
a
why. He might as well. He got the money.
He told her to get a
You know, if I was Drake, I would pull a DJ Khaled. I'd just claim that. I'll put that kid a plaster all over everything, and I'll claim him, and I'll take sole custody because he can afford to.
Yeah.
He can take care of the damn kid. Just let the kid live life. That's
What's
what
he
I would
afraid
do.
of? And that's
Fuck
the thing,
it.
like you said, why you hiding him?
Right.
Make that. You said, make that kid and make her your world. Listen to the track. You heard
Right.
the track.
I didn't hear the track.
See,
I didn't know.
maybe now that I knew that, a little bit more would make sense. Because obviously I listened to it, and there were a lot of subliminal messages in there. Maybe to the point of where, it might make somebody not really understand too much. But now that you have a little back knowledge, like now I know what the fuck they was talking about. Like,
Now, see, I'm glad you said that too, because this is what ticks me off about these so-called diss records now. Like, these diss records, I hate the subliminals. I hate that shit. If you're gonna make a diss track, fucking say who you're talking about. I want to know that you're talking about this, because back in the day, and I'm not gonna sit here and try to make it sound like back in the day, because but there has been some recent diss tracks in the last like 5 to 3 years. They were straight up like diss tracks, like you knew who they was talking about.
Hey, like that game to Meek Mill.
Oh
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I like the ones that are
Meek
straight
Mill
up.
was taking notes from Pusha T. Meek Mill was taking notes from Pusha T.
Yeah, it was. And just like LL, when he had the remix I Shot You, what the fuck? I thought I conquered the world, crushed Mo D, Hammer, and Ice-T's girl. Still,
that's what
niggas want to instigate shit. You know what I'm saying? He just went all crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why, if you're gonna make a diss track,
Tupac, hit him up.
He was straight. He was very forward. I just don't understand why, if you're dissing someone, why is it so subliminal? It sounds like you almost scared to say it. It's like, why are we scared? If you gonna record a whole song talking about somebody,
I think Pusha T did mention Drake's name once.
Well, he mentioned his daddy. He mentioned his mama.
Dad, his mom.
But you know who doesn't? But that's the thing. I know Drake, and Drake is all about subliminals, and I hate that shit. There was only the one time.
Yeah, but Drake has a ghostwriter. Come on.
No, I don't believe that.
Drake is garbage. Listen, Drake can never talk about no gangster shit ever. The motherfucker's been famous since he was like 10.
Okay, the gangster shit, I give you that. But what I will say though,
like one line
Drake ain't a real motherfucker.
Come on, we getting hyped over Drake.
Fuck Drake.
I like Drake, but I don't
Drake's
like
a booty bumper on the block.
I don't like the subliminals.
The Take Care album, I like.
I don't like the subliminals that he always throws. Like, the only time I liked when he was straight up, like when he came in Meek Mill, he was straight up with that shit, and that song was dope. Back to back, he killed him.
Listen,
he killed him.
Drake need to go have beef with a real rapper. He need to go beef with Eminem. He need to go beef with Jada. He need to go beef with somebody that actually has bars.
One thing
that his ghostwriter can't fuck with.
One thing I don't like about Drake, he talks all that shit, and one line he said that like really, he said, "I'm Tony in my city." Motherfucker, you from Canada. You can sell a dime bag and you'll be Tony in your fucking city. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Tony in my city. Here's a dab. Tony Montana.
Right.
Fuck that. Half of these motherfuckers.
Drake was on Degrassi. He ain't a real motherfucker.
Here's what I was saying.
He was in blackface.
Yeah. Oh, you see that blackface? Yeah.
He was in blackface.
Oh shit. Hold on. I'm gonna show you this, HF.
It's a real picture.
Tell me. I'll show you this shit right now, HF. That's a total disrespect, especially for a beige raised motherfucker like him, a Bisquick looking motherfucker like him.
Now I want biscuits.
See, I respect rappers that talk about shit they actually do.
Here's what I was gonna say though. I feel like a lot of times though, when he say shit like that, like the Tony in my city, I don't think that he's talking about it in a sense of.
That's a real picture.
That's a real picture.
Taken by David Eyes or whatever his name is. The guy that took the pictures.
Is that when he was on Degrassi or something?
That looks like hella back, like in the day. He looks hella young. I don't know. Wow, that's crazy. But what I will say is, I feel like when he's saying shit like that, I don't think that he's talking to like in a sense of like, oh, I'm the gangster. I feel like he's just talking about the power that he had. Because he makes moves in the 6. Like that's, honestly, he kind of made that his city. He got the key to the city. Whenever he show up, he makes shit happen. I mean, you can be mad about it all you want, but those are facts.
I just woke up.
Oh, word? Okay.
I gotta go take a drink now.
Oh my God. I'm just saying, like, I feel like the dude does have clout.
Okay, and what happened as soon as he was going at not Bun B, old boy from Slaughterhouse. Joe Budden. As soon as Joe Budden started talking about some real shit, he was talking about getting gangster on the real level. All of a sudden, the beef is over.
Yeah.
Come on. Fuck out of here. You softer than cotton.
I would love Joe Budden. To come on our podcast. I love Joe Budden.
Yes.
I watched The Daily Struggle because of Joe Budden.
You know some real shit. You know I've
We need to call Drake Downey from now on.
You know I've actually chatted with him on Twitter. Yeah, Joe Budden, me and him actually had a real conversation on Twitter before. We
Joe,
was talking
if
about
you ever hear
something,
this
and I
podcast,
tweeted something.
Joe Budden, I've been fucking with you since I was like 12, homie.
Joe Budden, if you hear this podcast, brother, come on down. You invited every day. You ever in Arizona? Look up your boy.
You gotta post it on Twitter and add him. That's what you got.
We'll add you, bro.
Or add him on Instagram, because I'm sure he got one of those too.
You know what I'm saying? But I love Joe Budden because there's no filter with Joe Budden.
Oh yeah, I know.
He
that.
would tell you. He would tell you were garbage.
Oh, when I was heavy on Twitter, I used to follow him and he used to talk. He used to have all people in a tizzy all the fucking time.
You know
He would
because
just say whatever.
You know because of Joe Budden. That's why when the first Migos first came out, I liked the Bad and Bougie. But then when they started fucking with Joe Budden, I was like, man, fuck Migos. Joe, what's up? Let's roll. These motherfuckers gonna step up in blouses trying to step to you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, fuck Migos.
Touch.
Yeah, fucking with Joe Budden, man. Fucking with Joe. Nah, fucking with Joe Budden.
This is where we
just keep
differ
your ass
because
off of loving hip hop, bro. Not a good look.
This is where we differ because I ain't gonna lie, I like the new shit. This new shit, I mean, just like I love the old shit, I pay homage to the old shit, and I know where a lot of this shit came from. But see, I'm such a I'm into music in general.
You know what irritates me?
I mean,
Pusha T.
No, so am I.
Pusha T.
There are little songs here and there that I'll fuck with that are
Yeah,
new.
me too.
Bruh,
like
HL.
Ray Schmurd or whatever the fuck is that?
Ray
Power
Shrimp.
Glide?
Ray Shrimp,
Ray
yeah,
Shrimp,
Power
whatever.
Glide.
Listen, I'm
That's
27 years old. So I'll give all this new bullshit a chance, but that's most of what it is. Now, I'm not saying that if Eminem came out with a new track, I'm talking about the new age rappers, their style. Like Lil Pump, or that's his name, right? Lil
Yeah.
Pump? That fool's garbage.
Is that the Gucci Gang? Gucci Gang?
Yeah,
dude?
that motherfucker.
I didn't like that
Garbage.
song. I didn't like that song. But at the same time, though, I've heard shit like Lil Red or whatever, or I don't know. There's some other
Trippie
dude.
Red?
Trippie Red.
Garbage.
He was on a feature with another artist who's a singer, and he actually was dope on that. I feel like the song was legit, and his verse on there was straight.
It's
So
just
that's
like
why I'm
Future,
saying, like,
he's
I
Well,
feel
that's
like,
why I said there'll be little tracks here and there that,
right.
that
And I'm not
nowadays
saying I'm
are
like
cool.
huge fans of these
It's
cats.
like with
but
me
it's-
being like growing up old school with all these old school gangsters. You know, we grew up with cats that were real in the field. You know what I'm saying? And then you hear these guys. See, but you didn't grow up the way we grew up. You grew up different, but you cool. But I'm saying like
But I know my music though, and I
Yeah.
know who was really. I lived in Cali when Death Row was new.
Exactly.
I lived in Cali
But-
when the Tupac was a new artist and was just starting to come out and shit. So I know. I
Y'all
seen
got
these
love for Big
motherfuckers-
Buck? Y'all like got love for Death Row? We all get the motherfucking house?
When you tired of motherfuckers being all in the videos,
All on the record, dancing.
But that's why Diddy's still around making money and Suge Knight out
And-
there on the cell block.
right? Why did he still like?
Take that. Take that.
Take that.
That's true though.
What happened to Mr. Bentley? Where the fuck Mr. Bentley at? That's what I want to know.
He ready to expose Diddy.
Yeah.
He ready to expose Diddy's ass.
He
What, for
did.
being a
Or
hard
He's
he's-
ready.
Oh, he
did?
won?
He's ready to. He probably
Oh, I'm
did.
sure he knows some shit because he was
Oh,
close
yeah.
to dude. But see, that's the
Yeah.
thing about Diddy though. Y'all think he's soft, but Diddy run a tight ship. Ain't nobody. Somebody
here's
come
his-
out and say some shit about his personal life that he don't want nobody to know. You gonna come up missing.
Take that.
That's what I mean. Honestly, that's just how he is. I will say he ain't no thug or whatever, but he knows people.
Just like Tupac wasn't no thug.
Oh, just like
Don't even
the
get
Tekashi ain't no thug.
Nope.
It's like
I would
Tekashi
say
ain't no
that.
thug.
You're
He
right.
knows people. They can pay people.
No, that's what people like.
Right.
You know
Like
what
we were
I'm
just
saying?
talking about it today. That
But-
when white people say that they like old school hip hop, and they always talk about
And the first ones they always
Tupac
bring
and
up,
Biggie.
they be like, "Oh,
Tupac Shakur is my favorite.
no." Here's what I hate, and
I
and
like
was-
that brother Tupac Shakur. Yeah.
Tupac Shakur.
He bangs, bro. Tupac Shakur. Dear mama.
I had a
Dear
white
mama,
dude. I had a
you
white dude
feel
tell me
me?
one time. He's like, so like, what do they call the double disc of the Tupac album? Is it the Tupac? I was like, that's kind of dope though. That's kind of dope though. I like that. It's silly as hell, but I was like, I kind of likes that. But on some
Tupac,
real
Tupac.
shit, like, and I'm not even trying to sound racist. This is just what I've actually experienced. This is not racism against white people, which we're not gonna get into that conversation. But what I hear a lot all the time is like, I'll hear white people say, oh, I don't like the new hip hop. I like the old school stuff, like the real gangsters, like Tupac and Biggie. And I'm just sitting here like, that to me is like, that's what somebody told you was
Yeah.
the thing. Like, the thing is first of all, Biggie was actually in them streets,
Yeah.
but Tupac,
wasn't.
not so much.
Was actually them schools.
Exactly.
Right, but it was the image that was sold is the whole
Exactly.
thug life thing, and so that's what people actually
And
know.
he didn't-
But
he
what I
didn't
hate
Simple
is
thug
he didn't
life
get
don't
real
even
wild.
mean thug. Like
He didn't get real wild
different.
until he got with Death Row.
exactly. That's when he really started wilding
That's
out.
what
But that's
happens when you get motherfuckers that hold your back down that you know you can act a fool with.
They got you.
It's gonna happen. Whether no matter how many times you get exposed for being a little square ass weenie, you still gonna try and show your ass.
And the thing is too, like everybody talk about gangster rap, but everybody overlooks Boogie Down Productions. in their album covers, those motherfuckers had they had Uzis and shit. KRS-One, fucking, they was doing
All
that
people
shit.
they never. This is the ones that I always hear when they talk about when they say the real gangster shit. They always mention Tupac, Biggie, and then they bring up NWA because NWA is cool now because he they crossed over.
The movie.
Yeah, they crossed over now, so everybody always brings up NWA as if they was riding with NWA, and what people fail to realize is how much shit that the NWA was trying to tell you about what's really going on in the streets. But now people look at it as entertainment like it's not even real. And it's like, no, this shit was really happening.
Exactly.
And when people fail to see it, like, everybody thinks all the gangsters are from the West Coast.
Yeah.
You gotta understand that New York, man, New York was the shit back in the day.
DMX
You got
was
some
a
of the
fucking
biggest
DMX was
hustlers,
some
some of the
crazy-
biggest players. This
Shout
is
out to
before
School
DMX.
Street.
You know what I'm saying? You got some of the biggest. This is before. You got the Boricuas. You got fucking the blacks.
Oh, yeah.
You even got all that. This is
Listen,
all before that shit. Before all this rap shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why Boogie Down Productions is high. That's why Kumo D is high. That's why all these cats, like these fools, are fucking certified in the street.
Oh yeah.
Rakim, fucking like you said. What's his name? We always talk Mano. All these motherfuckers, like they.
So are we gonna say that? So now I feel like we starting to get into the debate of.
No, but
there's no debate. It's just-
I'm not even done. I didn't even say nothing yet.
The image of music right now is that the West Coast is gangster. I mean, it's always been like that. The West Coast is gangster. But just because these guys wear Timbs, you know what I'm saying, they wear the Jabos and all that shit, don't mean they ain't pulling triggers.
Nobody wants your post anymore.
Yeah, hey, I'm old school, baby.
I guess so. I
You know
can
what
tell
I'm
because damn, you can't even find Jabos no more. Like what?
But you know how I'm old school.
If you
though.
pull them up, I'm gonna be like, where did you get those?
Like-
Amazon?
Like, my favorite rapper is a motherfucker that you probably never even heard of.
Who that?
Who?
True Life.
I seen that show.
No, it's not. One of my favorites is True Life.
Is that
But
the
that's what's up,
motherfucker he's beefing with a...
He was the one that was beefing with Prodigy and Mobb
Yeah, the
Deep
Puerto Rican
and-
guy,
yeah.
right? Yeah, see, I know True
Oh, and
Life.
he's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
No, it's just not that. This motherfucker's good. His lyrics, everything. He's true life. He speaks the real shit.
Right.
I know what you're talking about, brother. I even
Like-
seen the beef. The beef thing. There was popping
Pusha
guns.
T?
Motherfuckers
Okay,
were
but
like,
here's my
raps
thing.
out the
Like,
same
look,
shit, too,
these
but he did
motherfuckers
shit,
running their
too.
studios
What's
with
up?
motherfucking
Pusha T?
Cypress Hill and
Pusha
all
T?
them cats
Yeah, he
there.
raps about that shit,
Fucking
too.
pistol whipping,
Yeah.
fucking all that
He's
shit.
done this shit too. So
Yeah, there's a lot of rappers out there that watch movies.
Pusha T and Eclipse from back in the
But
day.
here's the
Yeah,
thing.
it's like-
Here's the thing, though. Like honestly, like
Like,
I just feel
honestly,
like-
if you talk about thugged out shit at that time, there were way more coming out the East than in the West.
oh, I know
yeah.
that.
Like,
I get you on
yeah,
that.
you got the whole, most of Bad Boy,
But here's
most
my
of, I
thing.
say
So I
most
feel
of.
like we
You
starting
got
to get into
Mobb
the
Deep,
whole-
you got a whole bunch of
Right.
different factions coming from the East,
So-
even down to Murder Inc. You know what I'm saying? Even though they didn't.
Stop it. Nope, don't do it. And I'm gonna say this though too. Now I feel like we starting to get
I'm
into the
saying
debate
some
of, are we gonna save the what's real hip hop debate for another episode, or are we gonna do it now? 'Cause
No,
we
what do you mean?
We at 106 minutes.
No, there's no debate about what real hip hop is.
Because everybody has their own opinion.
Like,
Exactly.
But
now,
here's my thing. Yes, that's true.
was hip hop originated in the East? Yes.
Yeah.
That's where
Yeah,
it
we
started.
know that.
The Bronx is a home of hip hop.
We know that. Nobody
So-
here is debating.
Nobody gonna debate that. But the thing is, like, the reason this thing that it's just what you like me.
Yeah, like the West had their own style. Like,
yeah, see,
that's where they got
I mean,
gangster rap from was
I'm
NWA.
I'm from Arizona, and California's right there.
Right,
So
we
I grew
know.
up on the West Coast shit.
Right.
And Texas is right there too. So I was listening to that Chop and Screw shit.
Right.
But then two, good music is good music. So I was bumping Wu. I was bumping Nas. I was bumping Big. I was bumping fucking KRS-One is my number one guy. I don't give a fuck with anybody.
Yeah.
KRS-One and Rakim, those are my guys. My top two.
Yeah,
Anybody
yeah,
like, but
I
you're a
listen to
gangster.
those guys,
I
too.
don't give a fuck. Listen to anything KRS-One, fire. Anything Rakim puts out, fire. Lyrically, these motherfuckers are geniuses. I don't give a fuck.
Here's my thing, though. I feel like your lyricism has got to have some kind of musicality to it too. Like nobody just wants to hear you just spitting rhymes. At the end of the day, most people don't want to hear because we're listening to a song, right? Like I'm listening to a song. That means that this should play like a fucking song. You can be lyrical and you can still have dope beats. And I feel like a lot of times the real lyricists that are actually lyrical, that's where they lack.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: just because you're a lyricist doesn't mean you can make a good song.
I'm gonna tell.
And I feel like that's where a lot of them slip up because I don't want to sit here and just listen to you rhyming shit for 3, 4, 5
just like
minutes
freestyle
to
rappers.
a shitty
Well,
beat
so- well,
that
some of
don't
my-
have no kind of
Well,
like.
see, my favorite rappers are storytellers.
You can be a storyteller and still have dope. J. Cole does it.
That's why
J.
I fuck
Cole
with Cole.
tells dope ass stories, but his beats and all his musicality behind it is dope too. So I actually enjoy listening to his story.
But these days too, a lot of people want to, like a lot of people don't even pay attention to that shit. If you can shake your ass into the club and some shit, we can sit here and
But
rap
that's
about.
not true though, because J. Cole is popular
No,
as fuck.
I'm talking about like just the whole generation now.
Yeah,
If you
okay.
could like shake your ass in the club too, I could be talking about making a sandwich. Grab that peanut butter.
You
put
wanna
that
know
on
why?
the bread.
I'ma tell you why, though.
If the beat is hot,
Didn't Family Guy do that with the peanut butter jelly time? Peanut butter jelly time.
But I'm saying like if the beat's hot, people don't care what the fuck you're saying. That's what sucks about
But
the new
here's the-
generation.
yeah,
but
but-
guys like us, we listen to the music. We don't.
But I can appreciate the stupid club shit just as much as I can
Oh
appreciate the
yeah,
super
when
lyrical
it's
shit.
time to parlay.
Hey, Chuck, do you listen to Immortal Technique?
Fuck yeah.
I have.
Latino.
I don't.
Latino.
I'm not gonna-
That's
I'm-
not why.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm front like I got them all in my playlist and shit, but I have listened to
no.
their stuff before, yes. And they're not.
his
They're,
stuff.
He
Immortal,
said
it's one guy.
their stuff.
But
Yeah, you
but-
know what I mean.
It shows.
That
But
just goes
really,
to show you. There you go.
listen to what he says. That motherfucker tells a story lyrically.
Fire.
I'm not
And-
saying, but that's
no,
the thing.
I'm-
though.
no,
I
I'm
don't
just-
mind
I know,
that.
but that's what sucks because guys like that, they're not in the super mainstream like they need to be. Like that guy is awesome.
No, but
that's
that's
because-
because
but
he
I'm-
said he never will be. He said he will never be mainstream.
But you know why though? It's because of the musicality behind it. You can be. This is the misconception. I feel like people feel like you
Oh
can't.
no, he said it's because
you
it's
can't-
too fucked up.
Well, not in his particular case, but I'm saying in general. Like I feel like a lot of people look at it as if you're lyrical and you tell stories, you can't have dope beats that can be played in the club. Like yes, you can. You can have club bangers where you're still telling a dope ass story. It's possible because all you're doing is just saying the words differently to match the beat that you're playing on. So why not have something that does catch people's ears so that you can get
I
your
agree.
story? And that's why I said
agree.
J. Cole rides that line, and so does Kendrick Lamar. Holy shit.
I agree,
Holy
but
Kendrick Lamar tells mad stories in his shit.
When you say that, I
but
agree
he
because-
has good musicality behind this shit that people want to actually bump.
I agree because I bought the As Nasty As They Want to Be album, and that tells a lot of stories.
Oh yeah, we know.
Oh, a lot of stories, and the people jump and bump to that. They may be dirty stories, but they
Yeah.
break it down. I mean, old school Miami fucking hip hop shit. Too
Oh yeah,
Loud
the
Crew.
booty bass. That's why when it was
Yeah,
called
the
booty,
booty bass. And these motherfuckers, they do tell stories. They talking about fucking, but they're gonna get you to the when she's sucking my dick, to I'm hitting it like that, to where I nut.
But I'm
Bam.
just saying though,
Twist
like
his
that's
mouth,
my
man. Like,
Bass,
I
ending.
feel like that's what the biggest problem with lyricists is like they feel like they can't have something that's gonna be a club banger. Like they feel like it's almost bad. Like, oh, if I got a beat that bumps that people actually want to play and play in the club, like it's a bad thing. And it's
Yeah,
like it's
some-
not though. You can still say the same lyrics. You can still tell a dope ass story over a dope ass beat, over a beat that's a club banger, over some. You just got to know how to be creative. And if you already smart enough to make up these dope ass lyrics, you should be creative enough to be able to put it to a dope ass beat too.
Hey, Chuck, there's one person
I'm careful.
that I'm sure that you haven't heard of. His name is Seven. Have you heard of him?
Does he actually have the seven, like a number 7 in his name too?
Yeah.
I think I've seen his name. I may have heard a track or two by him, but I'm
Alright.
not completely. I'm not versed
He,
with him. No.
he is
Who's
one
the
of
guy?
the most lyrical rappers I've ever heard. And do you know what genre of rap it is?
No,
It's gospel. He's a gospel rapper.
that's probably why I've heard him.
If he was a gangster rapper,
Oh yeah.
he would be killing these motherfuckers.
Oh, I'm sure.
yeah.
You know, and honestly, even me, he would have me bumping in my car. Like I was driving and I put him on because my brother sent a link to one of his songs and was like, yo, check this out. So I was listening to him and I was just bumping. I was like, shit. And the only reason I thought about that is because you were talking about songs that you could play in the club, tells a story. And this is somebody who has gospel music. Nothing that belongs anywhere near a club.
Yeah.
Right.
but you could play it in the club. And
It's like
people rock
Lecrae.
to it.
Lecrae is like that too. He's another Christian. He's like a Christian rapper dude, but his songs be knocking like club bangers.
I don't even
Like
know
his
who that
beats
is.
and
I know a
everything.
few people that.
Yeah,
like
go
those
look up a
people.
dude named Lecrae. He's another type that's like that too, where he spits like Christian, he spits the gospel and all that, but all his beats and stuff sound like if you heard somebody bumping his music down the street, you wouldn't think he was a Christian rapper if you heard like the beats
You be
and
like,
stuff.
shit. You'll start popping people. No, God's watching.
Right, exactly. No, but on some real shit.
I know a few
Quit popping
people.
your ass. That's the gospel.
Yeah, I know a few like local people that I met like my religion and stuff that do gospel rap and stuff like that. So.
But that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like sometimes people feel like the two worlds can't mesh. Like, oh, you're a storyteller, you're lyrical, so you can't have dope beats and have a club bangers.
That's what
Well,
sucks.
we already proven. Well, multiple
what's-
rappers have already proven that wrong. Because J. Cole, who that's played in clubs.
But people people still have a mentality. Even the rappers themselves feel like they can't have club bangers. They're like, no, like they're like against it almost. Like, oh, I don't make club bangers. It's like, why not?
But like what you were talking too about like how
I'm just
they
saying,
can't
why not?
like how they like you got your gospel and then you got your regular hip hop, whatever. Like it sounds like, but like why can't it mix? Like just like
That's what I'm saying.
just like you know any other genre. Like fucking look at
Remember when
heavy
Kurt
metal.
Franklin came out with Stomp?
Hey.
They was playing Stomp in the club.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean like just like what like a heavy metal music. You got bands like POD and
Yeah.
bunch of PODs. They look like a bunch of cholos, but they're Christian a la madre, and they're up there, you know, doing their thing, and they're fucking their shit knocks. You know what I'm saying? Because I listen to everything. You know, you'll catch
Yeah.
Boogie rolling through the hood, fucking head banging. Sometimes I'm grooving. Sometimes I get a little Frank Sinatra. You know what I'm saying? I'm grooving. I love music. Music is my life. Music is my therapy. That's what keeps me from cutting motherfuckers' heads off.
Except for
Real
new
shit.
shit, though.
That's a-
But I won't fuck with the new shit because it has no.
See, this is why you need to fuck with me. Is I can put you onto some new shit that I think you'll actually
Bro, I
like.
can't fuck with a song that's less than 4 fucking minutes. This is ridiculous.
So now we judging music on how long it is?
Yeah, because you know what? Because you don't put no effort. I can make a song right now of a taking the piss in the restroom in less than 3 minutes. No soul, no love.
But see,
These
that,
motherfuckers are garbage.
To me, that's not open-minded enough.
I am not.
I just feel like
I
if
am
you-
biased. I am biased when it comes to this new
At
shit.
least you admit it though, so I can't even hate
am.
on that. At least you admit it.
If you want to call me a hater, then call me a hater.
I won't
Fuck
call you a
this new
hater
shit.
because I feel like
Fuck-
that word is
Fuck the
wrongly
littles.
used.
Fuck the youngs. Fuck all these yachties. Fucking
Lil Bo?
pumps. Fucking little toenails. Fuck all these motherfuckers. Like real shit from me. Cause
Well, one thing I will say-
being a rapper, I know that you know we've been in the music game. To me, I feel it's disrespecting our craft and what we do because they rap about nonsense and their lyrics blow. Some of them got some spit.
Pop
Fuck
that
with-
pussy for real nigga. Pop that pussy.
But like I fuck like I said, the Ray Schmur, whatever the fuck name is. I like the beat,
Bobby
whatever.
Schmurder?
That
that's Ray-
Power
Ray
Glide.
Shrimp. He
The
just
Power
said-
Glide.
You
But
talking
see-
about the two little kids?
But somebody hit me the game
make
why I
some
like
dope-ass
it.
shit.
They're like, Boogie, you only like it because that's the 3-6 Mafia beat spit up. I'm like, oh, well, there you go.
Yeah,
And the
but,
reason I like
but guess
Migos
who-
when they first,
but
when
look
I
who
like,
was on it though.
but like when
Juicy J.
But like when Migos came out, I liked them because they reminded me of a 3-6 Mafia shit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But then they fuck with Joe Budden. Fuck them nigga. Joe, I got you.
I like some of the Migos shit. I didn't think I would, honestly. Like,
I like that one song. What's it
I
called?
didn't really like 'em
Motorsport.
Yeah,
because
Motorsport is the shit.
I like the way Nicki ripped. She can say it wasn't. She
oh,
wasn't.
wait. You saying Nicki's verse was better than Cardi's?
I think so.
They was both going at each other though.
You gonna tell me that like, especially how Cardi ended her verse, you gonna tell me that shit was okay? I wouldn't
let me
say.
tell you why. Let me tell you why.
I
Let me tell you
didn't
why.
pay that much enough attention to
Let
that
me tell
song
you
to-
why, my
You're
brother.
crazy.
Let me tell you why. Because Offset had the track. Offset played the track for Cardi after Cardi's first verse was on there and heard Nicki's verse. So Cardi had to go back, rewrite her shit, and come sick on it.
So
And
That's,
Nicki had to rewrite
that's not how
some
you
of
do a
hers, too.
battle.
yeah, but she did hers too though.
That's the only reason why Ludacris beat T.I. on Stomp. Because he heard T.I.'s verse first.
So
and then
what?
Ludacris went back.
But that happens in the game all the time. I
That's
don't feel like that's
pussy
an
shit.
issue.
To me, it is. That's punk shit to me. That's punk shit to me.
Yeah, there are rules
But don't
to
get me
this
wrong.
shit.
I will say-
If we're gonna make a track together, don't go back and change it. You spit your verse, fool. Cool. I'm gonna spit my verse. If we heard it, but if you hear my verse is harder than yours, don't go back and rewrite. If you, even if somebody, I have motherfuckers on my own tracks that spit harder than me on my own shit. Now let it ride because it's shit.
Me.
Hey, that verse, hey, I get money. That was my shit. You know, I ain't got a copy of that. I can't find it nowhere.
I'm gonna have to find that. But on some real shit, okay, I wouldn't say that Nicki's verse or Cardi B's verse, they were both good verses.
They're fire.
But when I listen to the song, the verse that I look forward to hearing the most is Cardi B's. And it's those last few bars that she says that really gets me, because I feel like she closed her verse in the dopest way.
Because she had heard Nicki's verse first. That's the
Doesn't
only
matter
way.
though, but that shit was dope.
It does,
When
'cause if
she's
you're gonna
like,
battle
why would I
somebody-
hop in some
hey,
beef when I can just hop
But-
on
but I'm
course? You
saying
know what I'm
if-
saying? Like, she keeps going the way she
If we're
ends it.
beefing,
I don't think they were beefing at the time though.
then get the upper. How you gonna get the upper hand on me? And Offset's a bitch for letting her hear before that, because he gonna be like, "Here, baby, cupcake ass nigga." So you know, either way, Nicki all day. I say Nicki over.
Offset was.
I like Nicki.
Offset? Oh, she's with Offset. I don't get these.
I
niggas got weird names.
like Nicki over. I like that verse. I like Nicki over Cardi on that shit. I think as a person, like the motherfucker said, she's starting to grow on me. Cardi B, she's cool.
Oh,
She's
Cardi
starting to
been
grow
grown on me, so I'm
She's
like,
grown on
I
me.
even followed her on Instagram. I had
But
to.
like Nicki. I mean,
I
right
don't
now,
follow Nicki on Instagram. Whoops.
If you could take out Queen B, like she did,
She didn't stop right there.
Queen B.
She never took out Lil'
hold
Kim.
up.
Lil' Kim was already washed.
Hold
Exactly.
up. Now hold up. Let me explain. Now she came at Queen B in her prime. Done deal. Queen B be Queen B. And she came at Queen B when she was at top of her game. Like you said it yourself. She was already washed.
I
But that's
never
why
took
she
that
couldn't
beat
beat Remy
serious,
Ma.
though. I never took that piece.
That's why she couldn't beat Remy Ma.
But
Because
what
Remy Ma,
would define beat though?
as far as like,
Because
you know,
when I look at the statistics, it looked like Nicki's winning.
if you want to look,
It depends on what you're looking at.
As far as popularity, like let me tell you, like what,
Popularity and money, Nicki winning.
when you talk about
Exactly, like by a
but when
long
you talk
shot.
about like that popularity style, KRS won toward the fuck out of Nelly. Nelly only won that beat because he was popular, because he had more listeners. But if you want to go now, it doesn't matter. Say if me and you
What
are
beef did
battling.
Nelly win with KRS-One?
Say me and you are battling.
But first of all, I'm sorry, but KRS-One shouldn't even. Why?
Exactly.
Really, Nelly? Really? You're KRS-One, Nelly? That's who you chose? Like, to me, I feel like that makes
Well, if you
that
watch-
makes KRS-One look bad.
If you
in my
watch
opinion.
if you watch Beef, the show Beef, their movie,
Yeah, we
whatever.
watched it,
I
yeah.
haven't
He talks
seen
about
that.
I watched it,
he
yeah.
writes a diss track for every top 10 artists out there,
Yeah.
and he'll
See,
probably
that's
smoke
petty
them all.
as fuck to me, though.
He just
That's
said,
petty as fuck to me. I'm
it's
like,
just-
bro, nigga, grow up.
"Hey."
He could do that shit.
It sound like you mad, though.
And so if you was a fighter, you gotta stay training. You gotta stay training, right? If you was a boxer, you gotta be steady training.
Okay, so you write lyrics. You don't have to write diss tracks, though. Writing more lyrics and writing better lyrics.
But see, he don't put him out. He don't put him out. He just like does it because it's the battle mentality. It's the fighter. in him.
But I get that the whole battle shit. Like it gets overrated sometimes. Like they can battle all day, but they can't make good songs. Like
No, yeah. It was like
at the end of the day, what are you doing? You're selling music. Come on, man, sell some fucking music. I don't want to sit here and listen to you battle rap and talk about this dude. Like because there's people out there that can freestyle and battle rap their ass off, but they can't make a song to say their fucking life. Then there's those people who can make
Eminem
dope ass
was right.
songs and they can't battle or freestyle to say
Eminem
their
was
fucking
right.
life.
This
Now
is
you
true.
got, and then you got those people who can do both, like Eminem, who can freestyle battle but can also make dope songs.
Logic is another
Not
one.
new stuff.
Yeah.
Not
And
as
they go
newer
fucking
stuff.
Nicki Minaj. Eminem's hitting that. I believe. We'll debate on that.
I don't
Eminem's
believe
hitting
I
that.
don't believe it.
He's got her
I
bent
think
over
maybe-
right now
maybe
with
he
his
touched
face
it.
in her
Maybe
butt.
he touched it.
Touch.
Yeah.
Eminem don't really like black women like
But
that.
he has been they have been flirting for years though, on record actually.
Yes.
They've been saying some shit like I know Eminem said something about putting his penis in her anus.
Yeah.
He was like Nicki Minaj, I want to put my penis in your anus. Like he
Yeah.
said that shit. But then on another song, Nicki had said something about I'ma call M for this threesome or some shit like that. So she been giving him shout outs. So they've been kind of flirting back and forth through song
Yeah.
over the years. But do I think he's really smashing or that he did? I'ma say no. That's just me though.
You better be smashing, motherfucker.
I mean, is there okay? So I gotta ask this. This is because we yapping now. I don't give a fuck. We've been drinking. This is recording. I don't give a shit. I'll figure out what I want to keep in later. We'll figure it all out later. Anyways, I feel like we in after hours now. Oh, so that's what we should call it. This is Talking Chit with Big Boogie. HL Productions
After
presents
hours.
Talking Chit with Big Boogie after hours now.
And it's ladies' night tonight here at Myers, so we're gonna party. Hopefully
seen
there's some
not one
ladies,
yet.
man, because
Right.
I'm vegan. I ain't want a bunch of sausage.
But like, what the fuck was I even talking about? Damn it, Boogie.
You was about to go off on some whole other tangent. right
About
now.
what though?
No, you didn't even mention it. You're like,
What
you
was
know
I saying
we're
before?
already up
What was I
there.
saying?
Talk about Nikki.
We should call it after
You
hours.
was talking about Nikki.
I was talking about Nikki.
Yeah.
In reference to what? What was I saying?
Man,
Help
you
me.
fucked up. You
Help
buzzing,
me.
cousin.
And River to Eminem.
He's all just.
I'm
a
just like, what the
touch
fuck? I know I
of
was gonna talk about
drunk,
Nikki.
a little bit. With just a touch of drunk.
Oh, okay, I got it. I remember now. Thank
Like a
you.
little
Nah,
kid on
stop.
He had to serenade me real quick. No.
Nah, stop.
Okay, is
Little
there
bit.
ever a time where you see a female where you're like, you acknowledge she's good looking? You're like, yeah, she's pretty, she's good looking, but you have no physical attraction. Like, you're like, you don't want to smash, but you acknowledge that they're good looking.
Yes.
Because I know I'm not the only one. Because there's sometimes, like, no bullshit, and people probably gonna look at me crazy for this, but like, I think Beyonce looks good, but I don't look at Beyonce and be like, oh, I want to smash. I don't. But I acknowledge that she's beautiful, though. Like, she is a beautiful person.
I think that whole thing's just a mentality thing because there's rarely any female that I look at that I'm like, oh, I'm trying to smash. But my mom's been
That's
like
you're
that.
gay.
My mom's been like that for a while, though.
And that's okay. It's 2018. I don't give a fuck.
Now, for real shit, I flirt.
Not my type of lifestyle, but
I flirt. I flirt with a lot of women. That's my thing. I like
Boogie, you're
to.
full of shit.
Here we go again.
But there's a lot of women that do flirt with. They're like, I don't.
As long as they have pretty feet, you's hitting. Back to some real conversation. Like I was saying, that's all.
kind of a point.
Right
That is kind of a point, though.
I'm all, this is true.
Right, this is true.
That's some
This is
boomerang
true,
shit
Jay.
right there,
You
man.
know me, brother. This is true. But there's women I do flirt with. You know, they're like, I just flirt with them because that's just what the fuck I do. But like,
Okay,
I have
so
no,
let's say, like,
I have no
celebrity-
intention of smashing.
What's a celebrity? Let's say a celebrity female, so that people can understand like what we're talking about. Like, what's a celebrity female that you look at, you acknowledge that they're good looking. You're like, she's beautiful. I give her that, but you just don't have any like physical attraction to her. Like, you wouldn't be like, oh, I
I mean,
want to smash.
and I hate her. I do. It's J-Lo. I think she's fine, but I hate her, and I would never
Damn,
smash.
hate is such a strong. Why do you hate
It
her?
is. It's
though?
just. I got my reasons.
Well, I'm asking what they are. Like, I mean, is it a long scroll
It's
or
just-
what? Like,
she just-
he's like, let me
just-
count the ways.
She just sucks, dog. She just sucks.
You know why I wouldn't smash anymore? I wouldn't smash J-Lo anymore because she lost all her thickness, everything that made her J-Lo when she first came out. Because what was she known for when she first came out?
her bitty
booty.
bitty bomb bomb.
The ass, right? And we saw Selena. We saw the ass was looking right. But what happened over time? That Hollywood lifestyle got to
Yep.
her, and she had to lose that weight. And she lost her booty. She's not even known for that no more. Now you got the Kardashians are known for that. Now you got like what Nicki Minaj is known for that. Everybody else is known for big
And
booties
and
except
Kim's
for
booty,
J-Lo.
I was excited to see that, and it wasn't even that popping, nigga. I wasn't even feeling it.
Wait. J-Lo was naked or something?
No, I'm talking about Kim.
Oh, I was like, ooh.
I was like,
I need to go find this.
Ooh, I ain't seen
Kim,
Nicki
Lil'
naked
Kim?
yet.
Kardashian.
Oh, Kim Kardashian. Oh.
Yeah. It was mediocre booty. It
So-
looked like
so
in some
you
jeans.
said-
It looks like fire booty, but then when you see it without the jeans, it looks mediocre booty.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
So you said who did you say was one of those like women that you acknowledge that they're? But
Oh
you
no,
said
I gotta think. I didn't even say what name.
Oh, you said that you don't like females. Okay, so
You're
what did
gay.
you say, Uncle Ken? What's a female that's like if you acknowledge she's good looking? You're like she's beautiful, she's pretty. Like I'll give her that, but you're not just like oh I want to get with her. Like I want to smash.
I would
Say
I would say
HL.
Nikki, yeah.
Nikki, you know how I feel that about Cardi B. Honestly, I feel like Cardi B is. I feel like she's pretty, she's beautiful, but I don't want to like get with her. Like, it's not something in me that's like, oh, but I think she's a dope person.
Yeah.
And like I said, she is good looking. I'll give her that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like the only one in that because I feel like sometimes like people just assume because you think like a woman is beautiful or good looking, like you just want to automatically like.
Jay wants to smash Melissa McCarthy.
I don't know, man. She just got some booty though.
She
He's like,
lost some of that weight, man.
I'll show you some Hot Pursuit.
Well, I was like,
dude.
Oh, so we gonna start talking about thick celebrities now?
Oh, we talking with Dick. You want to talk
Sophia?
about?
He wants
you know,
Adele. That's what That's who he want. He want to make her sing them high notes.
You know, I don't know what it was, but back in the
Sophia,
day, I'm
man.
talking about the Parkers. They always wanted to fucking get rocked by fucking Monique.
Oh, I thought you was gonna talk about her daughter because I
Her,
always
daughter's
wanted
got, her
the
voice
daughter.
got him on her. I'm talking about Monique. I'm talking about old school Monique, not this new school. Daddy Monique. No,
No, I
I'm
know what you're talking
ghetto
about.
ass Monique.
But
I'm talking about Mr. Ogilvy Monique.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about her daughter on the Parkers. I always
Yeah.
had a crush on her when I was
That's
young.
one. That's one big girl I'd like to rock my world.
White girls.
The white girl though. And
Oh, that
Topanga,
white girl though. That's six.
Her, yeah.
That's six from Blossom.
Oh man, she blossomed.
Yes.
Wow.
Holy
Seen
shit.
that ass? You need to watch TV, Jay, so you know what the fuck we talking
He
about.
was in jail. That's why he don't know.
They got TV in jail. They got TV time.
Oh, that's true.
Rick.
He's like, I know.
fuck all y'all.
Who was your TV crush? You gotta have a celebrity crush.
Topanga,
Someone like
yeah.
somebody that
You
you
said
was just like,
Topanga
yo.
was
No,
one.
when I was younger,
Just in jail, yeah.
Topanga was cute as shit.
Topanga was my.
Topanga was
Topanga and Winnie
I'm talking
Cooper.
about after she went through maturity and she came back on that new season,
No.
and I was like, oh, this is a
Oh,
woman.
shit. Yo,
This is no longer a girl. This is a woman now.
Topanga when I was a kid. Winnie Cooper when I was a kid. Topanga now when I'm an adult.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
She kept it. She stayed
I
with
will,
it.
in the words of my man Charlamagne, I will suck a fart out their ass.
Yeah.
Like,
He said he would do that to Serena Williams.
Oh wow,
He
y'all
said
some
he-
nasty.
everybody looking at me
Charlamagne
like,
said that?
Boogie. That's his thing.
He
Yeah,
said he
can
would do
I
that
suck a
to
fart out your
Serena
ass?
Williams,
That's his thing. I will
And
suck a
all
fart
this
out your
time
butt.
I seen dudes saying that shit to like females
He
on
said
Instagram and shit. I was like, why do niggas come up with this shit? I didn't know they got it from Charlotte.
He will suck a fart out their ass.
I saw an interview where Kevin Gates said that shit.
What is wrong with these niggas? What?
Hey,
But
I'll
Kevin
suck a
Gates
fart out that
talking about
bitch's
eating
ass.
booty though.
I will suck a fart out that bitch's ass like a blunt. Like,
You know what? Y'all doing the most.
Yeah, I couldn't do all that.
Yeah, like, I mean, damn, y'all
A little
doing
something gonna come out
emos.
in your mouth and
yeah, I ain't trying to munch on no particles, but I'm
So
just
there
saying.
ain't nobody new. Like right now, like in this day and age, that you like. I mean, come on.
that I think is pretty.
That you would smash. Like you like, yo, if I had a chance, if she came at me, it's going down.
Off the top of my head, nobody, you know,
Oh no, that's like.
not anybody off the top of my head.
Okay, who's
Nobody?
somebody that you look and you just like, no, trash. Just like you see him and you're just like, why? Like, no, just no. You know what I'm gonna say? Taylor Swift. As far as looks and everything, she's just too
has
damn
no
scrawny.
ass.
She had
Taylor
nothing
Swift?
going on for her. Like,
No
she
ass.
looks like a little ass girl to me. Just straight up, like her.
That's
She was
horrible.
Macaulay
Ariana
Culkin
Grande don't
body.
have ass either.
She what?
She got that Macaulay Culkin body.
Oh wow. Home Alone?
Her ass be home alone. That's why she be writing
that's a
stupid
big ass home
songs.
though. I will give her that. She got money, so she got a big ass home.
She got the Kevin McAllister
You know what?
going on.
I would for real be Taylor Swift and Stedman. I would be. I'd be like, we ain't even gotta be together. We ain't got nothing. Just take care of me. That's it. Like that's all Stedman do. He just ride the wave.
Right.
He just ride the wave.
I know. You know, Stedman got all kinds of side pussy. Like,
Oh,
I'll
you
put
know
like, I
Stedman
fuck
don't
it.
do shit all day long except for pimp bitches. He got to because Oprah ain't never around. You know she ain't giving up none. I don't know why she's supporting him, but he's living the life.
He must
That's
have-
all
he
I'm
must- he
saying.
must-
Stedman,
he must
I
have-
want your life.
He must have broke her off really good and showed her the color purple, and her ass was like, "Ooh."
I don't know what he did to stay in that inner circle, but he is staying in that money circle.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he been in that money circle for a long time. And he is.
She's been
It
so
doesn't seem
careful.
like he is leaving. But the thing is, she ain't wifed him.
She's been
She ain't
Nothing.
did
together for
nothing
a
would do.
long
She ain't
time.
had kid would do. So you could tell.
Hey, he
like,
don't give a fuck though. He's
But
like,
that's what I'm saying,
I don't
like-
give. Hey, why rock? Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know
Oprah's
what
on
I'm saying?
her. Oprah's on her player shit, and so is he. Like they both playing each other. Like
Right.
she like, I know this nigga don't
Because
think I'm gonna owe him
you know
nothing.
Dr. Phil hit that once or twice.
Cause you know she ain't making none of that official on paper. She
You know
like, ain't
Dr.
nobody
Phil-
taking half
like
of
I
my
said-
riches. Oprah stingy.
Yeah.
You know Dr. Phil hit that once or twice. Like, oh, come on, Oprah. Come on, Oprah. Let me show you how to work that, baby. God, catch me outside.
Oh my God, that bitch.
But now Stedman is living that damn life. For real. Like I'm like, Stedman, what do you like? I just want to have an interview with him and just be like, bro, what do you do all day?
Right.
I just want to know what all this access to all this money and living his life out, this big ass house. Like,
You
what
don't
do
even
you
see
do?
him on
And
TV.
You don't even see him. You're like, what does he do all
And he
day?
looks all conservative. He's all talking to you. He's like, well, First of all, I'm up in this bitch 24/7, all access, everything on there. Got hoes over here, hoes
And whatever
over
he's
there.
doing, he must be keeping it under wraps.
Right.
All right.
Because Oprah ain't kicked his
You know,
ass out yet. And you
only
know
time
she
you
won't
hear-
play.
Only time you hear about Stedman is through Oprah. You don't hear about him.
Exactly.
No kind of controversy.
Right.
Nothing. He's
Him
like,
and
motherfucker
Gail.
like,
Him and Gail are riding the wave.
his nose is clean.
Him and
That's what she
Gail.
loves, dude.
Well, she's sleeping with Gail.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
Damn
Who the
it.
fuck is Gail?
You don't know who Gail is? That's like her best. That's
Her
her,
best friend.
If y'all could see me right now, I'm doing air quotes.
Her best friend.
That's her best friend that's been around for like
Shit,
ages.
I bet you Stedman tagged them both. Low wisher
I
washer
doubt. You know what?
three-way.
I really think Stedman never touched Oprah. I guarantee. I would put money on that.
Yeah?
I feel like she
His
just
tongue show did.
probably.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
guarantee you, he didn't smash.
He was sucking farts out of her ass.
Yeah.
Y'all some nasty. But if you had Stedman's lifestyle, would you do it?
No.
I would. Suck a foot in her ass, and I'm a millionaire.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I can't do no whole. Yeah. I can't.
Especially on Oprah.
I can't do no human centipede type shit.
Yeah.
Nope.
First of all, ain't nobody eating shit.
Yeah,
just
you
taking
kind
a
of
hit.
are. You are in gas form. Like you really are. If you want to get technical about it.
That's what Charlamagne likes to do. So
Charlamagne said
I
that for
fuck with
entertainment.
Charlamagne.
But Charlamagne that's entertainment. He's an entertainer.
But I
He
bet
was-
you go on
said that-
YouTube,
he said
go on
that he would do
YouTube
that
and look up
to
Charlamagne
Serena
Savage
Williams.
moments,
Yeah.
and you'll see
Oh,
all
I
that
believe
horrible
he said
shit.
that, but like I said though, I feel like if it really
I
came
believe
down
he
to
would
it,
do it. I believe he would.
I
you
think
really, I don't know. Y'all
Charlamagne, you listen, dog.
Listen, there's some dirty ass niggas out here.
That's
man.
some
I
crazy
believe
ass
it, man.
shit.
I believe
Well,
it.
yeah, he likes feet, so we already know that.
And I actually believe him when he says he suck a fart out of someone's ass.
You know what? And it's sad. I believe it's that's so sad.
He do it for a 10-piece and a soda.
Now watch it.
What,
Now watch
what,
those.
no fries?
Now any
Can a motherfucker get some
females,
fries?
Any women that are listening to this that
That
have
like-
like that are really freaky, that got that deep down inner freakiness, they gonna listen to this shit and be like, oh. I may have to hit him in the DM. You gonna start getting offers for sucking farts out of asses. And that's just, he just gonna
Hey.
look at his DMs like, what did I do? I
If the
shouldn't have
price
said
is
nothing.
right,
The price is right.
hey, I'm soliciting. You know, so I got 10 kids out. The struggle is real.
Professional John. Professional
Nah,
John.
on some real shit.
Hey,
though.
I'm Mexican. I'm a professional
So
wine.
HF, if not saying you had to suck a fart out of her ass.
Yeah, because that's a no-go
But if
straight up.
Oprah just happened to be in doggy style position, and
Yo,
was like,
made
let
him
me
up.
just fart in your face.
Nope.
What?
I can't.
I'll be
She
a
gonna
fart
give you a
taken from
million.
Oprah, but like, come on, baby, pay
And she
me.
gonna give you $1 million. Cash right there. You wouldn't do it?
Okay, where's my money, bitch?
Where's that
Boogie, we
bill
already
at?
know you would.
I would do it for $10, motherfucker.
Yeah, we know. That's why this
Where's
is a
that
question for
bill at?
HL.
Where's that meal?
That's why this is a question for HL.
I do it for fucking pay my car off, bitch. Hook me up
You
with rent
shoot
for
low.
a year.
Shoot low. I'm talking about student loans.
Right?
You talking about a car?
So
I'm
would
like,
you? Oh,
gotta
you
pay.
do it just for your
No,
student loans?
gonna put me through
First of all,
Harvard,
I'm
bitch.
not even answering that question. That question is fucking ridiculous. I'm not answering that fucking question. Kiss my ass on that one. I'm not answering that fucking. That is just some
We
weird.
trying to get
ass-
to the kids Oprah's ass on there.
Would you kiss Oprah's ass?
Oh, I'll kiss her ass. Yeah, I'll
No,
kiss her ass directly.
take that hit from the bong. She'll crop dust your ass.
She goes do one of those silent
I will
farts.
say
What do they call it when they throw a flower in your face? Antique. That's really a black face right there.
This really is some after hours shit we talking about. We got real dirty on them, like real, real.
On Oprah.
Oh, Oprah.
You know what though? Some real shit. Oprah's thick.
So
She's thick.
So
no,
hold
she's
on.
thick though.
So-
I was shocked at her body. I saw her recently.
So
on
you
one
would
of her
hit
old
Oprah?
magazines. Oh yeah, absolutely. But if you're talking about
Okay.
doing farts and all that, nah, I'm not with all that. But I will smash, absolutely, without makeup on.
You gonna massage her feet and
You
do
know
all
I
that?
don't do feet. I am not Boogie. You already
Hey,
know.
what her feet be looking like though?
How the fuck do I know?
She's a
I don't know.
millionaire. What you think they probably look like? What your heaven looks like?
They look like the color purple.
They probably feel like the. They probably,
Oh shit! Oh Lord, Jesus help us! Oprah, we love you.
I hate all you niggas. I hate all of you. All of y'all.
Oh shit!
Jesus, take the wheel. Call and take the wheel, please.
Man, fuck this. We about to wrap it up, man. I
I'm
can't do
kind of
this
liking
no
this
more. Dre.
conversation just because it is so fucking hilarious. Like, we keep going in so many different directions. I
We
don't know
about
how
to.
we got so stuck on Oprah, though. Like, we really did, like, dial
We
in
were
on
just talking about
Oprah.
who we won't mess.
Cause you brought up Stedman.
This is true.
Shout out to Stedman, fucking pimp of the millennium right
Oh
there.
my god.
Man, Stedman, man,
Man.
write a book. We need to know what the secret is. Like,
Teach us.
yeah,
Teach
like-
us.
because
Learned us.
Cause we ain't living right.
what was Britney's X-Man, the white dude?
Kevin Fairline.
K-Fed.
Kevin Federline obviously
He
didn't
just
read the
got
book.
60K. He was trying to get 60K.
He was trying to get it or he got it.
I think he was trying to get it.
The one thing I will say that he was smart about is he got her pregnant. So now he's attached to Britney for life. So
She
gonna
gotta pay him child
Well,
support.
maybe no, that's not always the case
That's a joke.
because she is the celebrity that makes the most money. She could easily just take full custody and then he just out
He
of
was
the
a
picture
backup
completely.
dancer, dude.
He did play
So
his
was
part.
Tupac.
Right?
Oh,
I said it.
He was.
I
He
said
was.
it.
He was for Digital
All
Underground.
around
Yeah.
The world's the same.
Yeah, for
song.
Digital Underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was dancing in thongs and shit though on stage.
I don't know about all that, but you know what? Nas was a backup dancer too, though.
So no.
He was.
Yep.
I mean, he wasn't wearing like thongs and shit, but he was a backup dancer too. I think he was a backup dancer for Mobb D. I don't know what songs they got that you need a backup dancer for, but
Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
Scared to death, scared to shoot.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up tonight, man. It's ladies' night. Let's go see. Hopefully, there's some ladies out there for the fellas, man. But if not, we going home.
I already said this yesterday. Ain't no ladies showing up here.
Uncle Kevin,
Uncle Kev just,
he's
rooting
already
us
called
on.
me. He's like, I'ma say no.
But anyway,
Come
thank
through
y'all-
anyway.
Come through anyway. Come chill with us anyway. But thank y'all for listening, man. Everybody have a blessed week. Shout out to my main man, Anonymous J, HL.
I'm so
my
sorry,
boy
y'all,
Uncle
that y'all
Kev.
had to listen to
Your
this.
girlfriend's favorite Puerto Rican.
And of course, your boy Big Boogie D, the foot doctor of love.
AKA 2 tons of fun.
Oh, so we
AKA
out
the
here
man
doing
child.
AKAs? Well, then, I'm the certified bootyologist.
The bootyology is in the house.
Mine is in the AKA though.
Yeah, But you
Anyway.
Uncle Kev is in the AKA. Boogie's the only one that has an AKA.
I
And he
don't
has
know.
3 of them because he's twice the size of a regular person.
They must have seen
No,
my
that's
dick.
just because he's Hispanic. They always got 15 names in the Hispanic community. My name is Jorge.
Hey, calm down,
Jesus
Tyrone.
Pablo.
Calm down, Tyrone.
That's all right. You can call
Tyrone
me.
Shoelaces.
Hey, my new name is Ashikashay Juwakatima Jenkins, bitch.
From what
Spell
was
it,
it?
because I can't.
Hey, how come his name sound like a fat boy beatbox? What's his name?
What the show Charlamagne call himself? He called himself
Cut this shit. Let's go.
Winfrey knows Carter. That's what he
Oh,
called
yeah.
himself. Winfrey knows
Anyway,
Carter.
we out this bitch, man.
Apparently Jay gotta go. He got a hot date or some shit. I don't know if he got a hot date with his parole officer or what, but he's got to be somewhere apparently.
Anyway, y'all thanks for
Fuck you.
listening. If you're offended for what the fuck we say on this podcast, fuck you.
Leave it in the comments and we'll discuss it further.
We'll discuss it,
You
but
know
man,
what? How about this? We should have somebody come on the show.
fuck it. If you got an issue with us, hit us up. And we can let you come
might
over here
have
and
you
we'll
come on the
debate.
show. It depends on how I feel that day. If I don't feel like arguing with your ass, you ain't coming on the show.
No, I want you to come regardless.
But you gotta sign a waiver because if you get jumped, it's not our fault. You gotta sign that waiver though. You gotta, you know, whatever happens waiver. Especially if you piss me off.
Is there any lasting words we want to lead them with? Like, is there anything we want to tell them? Like, is there any you want to give out like the quote of the day?
Order your custom condoms.
Oh shit! I never did my "What a Time to Be Alive," and y'all was really gonna like this one.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Cause I can
We're gonna end it.
edit this shit.
We're gonna end it with "What a Time to Be Alive."
Okay, so new segment. What a time to be alive. If y'all don't know this already, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Pizza Hut
Uh-oh.
is starting to do a beer delivery service.
Swear to God.
In Arizona and California, it's a testing thing that they're doing. They will, and you can actually order beer with your pizza. Now, here's the thing that you need to know: the delivery fee will be waived if you purchase a Miller Coors product placed online or through the Pizza Hut app. Also, you don't have to purchase pizza to get the beer. So you can actually just call Pizza Hut
To order beer.
and have them send it to your fucking
I'm
house.
sold. I'm already sold. It's done. Done deal.
Now, if you don't order a Miller's Coors beer product,
They don't have Tecate full.
they have a delivery fee. But if you like Miller
Hey,
Coors
I like the
or
silver
whatever-
bullet.
Well,
I
I'm
like
saying
some
it's
Coors
not just
Banquet.
Miller Coors; it's whatever their products are that they own.
Miller, yeah.
So that's the thing that they're doing. They're testing it out. It's all in the testing phase, but they picked Arizona and California to test it out as. So if this goes well, this is going to be expanded. But the good thing is that Arizonans and Californians get to get
Yes.
a taste of it first. So even if it fails, we could always
We got
say
it.
that we had it first and that we had and got to see what it was like. So y'all now know that y'all can order pizza with your beer or just have them straight deliver you pizza. And with that being said, I'm going to say, what a time,
What a time to be alive. Y'all have a good night. Stay blessed. Yada.
Stay black.
Stay Puerto Rican, stay Mexican too though.
All of it. Just stay colored.
Keep it real. Fuck it.
That too.
We gonna bounce like stripper booty. We out.